Hey, hello everyone.
Hi, Shri.
Hello. Let know I'm audible, visible to you all.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
well. Yep.
Great. Happy to meet you all. It's another beautiful Sunday, and this is a Sunday prayers. We meet and talk about project management, agile, and something more about success. I have people who cleared PMP already online here. Vijay, I see a
Hi,
lot of.
hi, hi, Shri.
Hey, okay. I should have Kalim. Kalim, you're available.
Yes, yes, I am.
I don't see you. By any chance, you want to switch off your cam? Switch on your cam if you're okay.
Sure.
I can see you as well. Great. So Kalam is here. Nice. I have few more people who are getting for the examination. We know that there is a mild pressure coming up from PMI saying that we are going to change the exam. That's also making some people to rethink, should I close the exam now or wait for the new question paper? I would say don't panic with the new exam. Of course, new exam will have its impact, which means in July 8th or 9th, they're starting the new exam. Definitely will have impact for some time because we may not have that question model, some of the question model in our bank. You understand, right? We don't have the bank. Of course, every institute will try to create something, but we are trying to create, but we can't make the real one. It will take some time. And you know that PMI is bringing something called case study. Case study. How many questions will be case study? That's a question mark. We don't know. Imagine even if you get five case studies in exam, that's going to eat some time, and it's going to make some bit challenging in the exam. I will not say it will be crazy, but yeah, some challenge will be there. So what's the best idea is if you have read the book already 30% or 50%, it's a good idea to try completing the reading by mid of May and practice some question papers. Close your exams by mid of June. That's a better idea. If you can't do that, you have a travel, you have a plan, it's okay. You can do exam in July also. The world will not change upside down. It's going to be the same. Little more, some questions addition will happen. So don't get panic about it. But if you're preparing, let's move towards the examination. With this information, we'll start the session today. This is Sunday prayers. We talk about the success. So we have two key areas today. One is to talk about PMP. I have a couple of people who cleared exam or online. So let's listen to them, what they did for the exam. In fact, how was the exam day? We'll listen to them. Any question paper model change, how is it? We'll listen to them. Post which I have some questions. Primarily, I have something on conflict management. So let's make some conversation on conflict management and understand the subject. Before I get there, how is your Sunday looking like? You people wake up early, read books, at least the people who are going for the exams, you do that today? Did it already? Early
Yeah,
morning, early birds. Dayaniti, what time you get up and start reading?
6 o'clock here time.
You start reading. Okay, nice to know. Good to know. Good. Nice. It's a good weather here. I'm sitting in part of Netherlands and we have 17-degree. I heard in India some places it's super warm, 35, 40, 41, but still people are playing in the ground called IPL. I'm so surprised how these people are playing because pretty heavy warm, right? Not good for their health also. Poor people. Rich and poor people, you know that? Sports people are have a lot of money, but you're always chased. I was listening to some of the sports people, how much they suffer on medically because of the pressure, what they go through. At the short age, they have a lot of heart-related issues. Many sports players, the cricket players whom you like more, they all have heart problems. Many people, surprisingly, due to many issues. Let them all feel safe, good, but you yourself don't pressure yourself. Drink more water, do some exercise if it's too warm. With this, we'll jump into Kalam. I'm going to hard Kalam here. I'm missing Vijay. Vijay, you're online again. Vijay
Yeah, yeah.
Raghav.
I am online,
Oh,
Shri.
oh, 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 why I'm not seeing you? You're here. Okay, sorry. I missed you catch. Okay. So two people. So a round of applause for people who cleared the examination. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Shri.
Great.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Shri.
Nice. I'm going to listen both of you individually, but as a overall, since both are here, I have many people cleared exam today. You people volunteered, so thanks for it. In a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 10. I generally ask this question 1 to 10. If toughness is 10, highest toughness is a 10, what was your number when you wrote exam for you? Maybe
Basically, it was around 6, 7, 3.
6 and 7. Okay.
I'm not sure because
Okay.
because of the reading, it was easier. I don't know.
Okay. For you, you felt as between 6 and 7. Okay. Thanks for that number. Kalima, how about you?
For me also it is 7 to 8, I would say.
7 to 8. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Nice to know. Nice to know.
I was
Good.
expecting a little bit direct, means not direct,
Mm.
but
Mm.
had to think a lot. The questions were in
Ah.
such a manner, so I had to
Okay.
think a lot.
Mm.
Not too much, but yeah, at least you have to apply your brain, and then unless
Mm.
until you are clear in the concepts, then it
Mm.
would be easy.
Mm.
Otherwise, it would be very difficult.
A bit tough. Okay, good. I didn't hear people say 9.5, which is happy for me, which is also happy for the listeners here. Okay, there is a possibility for me. If someone says, man, it's about 10, then oh God, I'm not going for the exam. So it's doable. That's a message. Is it, Kalaim and Vijay? It's doable.
Yes, yes, it
Very
is
good. Very
definitely
good.
doable.
As a human being, you can read and do. It's not beyond our reach. It's our reach. Yeah,
It is
that's a
nothing from Krypton, ideally. Sri. Yeah. It is
okay.
everything, whatever we do, it is
Okay.
there.
Right, right. Only thing you have to handle that pressure, sit there, focus. Right? That's a key, right? Handling the pressure is a key, not beyond
Yes,
that.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
fantastic. Good. So what we'll do here is we'll jump to each one of you. We'll spend at least a few minutes to listen to you. What is your model? I heard your scale now. Let's see what is your model of your preparation and your exam day. 2 points, your model of preparation and the exam day. If you can give some tips which can help people for the preparation part. Okay. Vijay, is it okay if I start with the column first?
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Thanks for that. So again, I have Kalam here. Hey, congratulations, Kalam PMP.
Thank you so
Right,
much.
good. I think we want to talk this a few weeks back, at least. By the time we had a PMI ACP was going on, success stories. I think we missed you by the time. Good. You came back again. I really appreciate that interest to share your experience. So give a short description of who you are, and then from there we'll start your preparation model.
I am from IT background only, and currently playing as a role of a program manager. I have around more than 18 years of industry experience.
You have to keep your mic close, I believe. Maybe it's going down.
I have around more than 18 years of industry experience
Okay.
in IT itself, and
Hmm.
currently in a program manager role.
Hmm.
And basically, I actually came for PMP. The reason for that was to grow in the career.
Hmm.
In one instance, my manager gave me some of the KPIs to bring to understand the KPIs and all.
Hmm.
But the KPIs were means once I saw it was going out of my mind. It was very
Ah.
difficult. But I asked my manager that how the KPIs were written, means on what basis, how it can be deduced to the data what we have.
Hmm.
So he he explained me, and then he told me that to get more specifics on this, why don't you go ahead with PMP? You will get to know more about it. And the role which we are playing right now, it would be better that you get into the hold of PMP so that you will understand more easily about the specifics about how the things are being done in the industry right now in the whole world.
Okay.
So that's how things came, and I started researching about it, understanding people, asking about them, and then finally deciding that it would be better if I
Okay.
go
So,
with the
so the
course.
motivation came from your manager. That's, I think
Yes,
that's a good, right?
yes,
Somebody's giving a right guidance for you what to do.
yes.
Rather
To
say,
because I
rather asking you don't even know KPI. That's a different question. Rather asking, hey, you should learn like this way. I think that's a good management.
exactly.
Mm.
So So that's what he encouraged me for that, and then I did more research on it, and
Hmm.
finally asked few friends, and they suggested your name, your institute name. So
You have
finally,
to
I
hold a
came.
mic. I'm sorry, you have to hold a mic, Karim. Something.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
And they suggested your name, and then
Okay.
finally I spoke with Rahul, understood the whole thing and
Okay.
how it
Good.
goes, and then finally I landed your classes.
Perfect. Super, Karim. Thanks for giving that motivation. Now, question is reading. Reading, I'll put this question this way. There are many books in the market like PMBOK, Agile Practice Guide, Rita 11, and again, different authors also there. People sometimes get, should I read this book? Should I read it three times, two times? Because many people are away from book for so many years. So, your experience of exam and book reading, how do you connect it? Which book you give more points?
So as I said, I completely I took your points only, and
Mm,
blindly I followed your points, and Rita 11 only I followed.
mm,
None other than that book, because it was enough. What I felt, it is enough.
mm,
Initially, it was very easy for me because I had played the role, as I said, for quite some time. I thought that I can score good, but how much I was flowing in the river, I came to know in the first exam itself, in the first assessment. That was very bad score. So I thought, yeah, I have to now seriously look into the classes now, your recordings and all.
mm,
So, see what we play in the role and what exactly in the book. So, similarity is there, but we have, in order to score the marks, you need to understand very in depth the concepts and all.
mm,
Okay, so that's what I felt, and from the
mm.
book, I said, Beta 11,
Mm.
and each
Okay.
chapter I each chapter I divided, like I made a timetable that
Mm,
one chapter I will complete within this many days, and I kept a target that
mm.
I have to complete those chapters within those many days according to the timetable.
Okay.
I kept around 2 months target, and
Mm.
within 2 months I have to complete the book, and another 1 month I will complete the
Mock exams.
assessments, mock exams.
Okay.
So within those 2 months, I divided the chapters, and based on the each chapter, how many pages are there, and
Mm.
how much each chapter, this many, like 10 pages or 15 pages, I will
Mm.
complete this many pages in at by hook or crook by this date. So I kept a timetable similar to what we did during the class 10 and class 12 exams.
Okay.
So uh, based on that timetable on itself, I completed the whole chapter. So by 2 months, by second month itself, I
You're done with the
completed the
book.
whole book.
Okay.
Yeah, I done with the book with
Okay.
the practice also. With the practice also, like it's not like that once I complete the chapter, I will not revisit. By doing the next chapter, I will revisit the first chapter also, so that
Mm.
I will not forget what is mentioned in the first
Mm.
chapter also.
Mm. Okay.
So by
Okay.
this way, I had gone through the book multiple times
Mm.
in these 2 months, and then I moved to the. I asked your opinions also during the Sunday prayers, and then I moved to the mock exams.
Mm.
And first mock exams and around three mock exams were little difficult
Mm.
because I had to apply within the time I have to apply the concepts also.
Mm.
So what I did, three, three, three mock exams, I got around 65, 65 to 70 in between.
Mm.
And but I was not satisfied because I thought that I can score more.
Mm.
So again, I revisited the book, and I solely emphasized on book itself,
Okay.
understand the chapters more, what made my score, where it went wrong. I even asked you during the Sunday prayers that it's not going above 70. Should I go for the exam or not? You suggested that um, see what means to practice more where you are going wrong, and understand more on the concepts and all.
Mm.
So
Mm. Mm.
I somehow took your point and then went through AI also. I ChatGPT where I'm going wrong. So took AI help also. And then
Okay.
after three mock exams, in the fourth, I got around 71.
Okay.
So that I was very happy with that. That at least I can like go more than 71.
Nice, nice, Kalim. Good to see that. You put a good basement, I believe. You planned well for 8 weeks of reading at least. I'm giving a weeks like that, eight
Yes,
weeks of reading.
yes.
By the time chapter tests, short exams, then you go for a full exam. I think good amount of groundwork you did. Now talking about the main exam, you practice these things. How close is the main exam? What you practiced? Because practice is only a simulation, right? We are
Yes,
trying to simulate how an exam will look like because PMI don't leak the real question papers. So it is
exactly.
simulation. Every institute, everything, we are trying our best to be closer. But when you go to main exam hall, it's totally different ball game because you can think of a question like that, but it won't be the same question. How was your experience in the main exam?
So I by the time I went for the main exam, I have already attended around 3,000 questions, 2,500 to 3,000 questions. Yes.
What, man? 3,000?
So yes. 60 question I had around I had attended around 15 times. 60 questions, 40 questions.
Okay.
So I would say that actually helped me because I
Mm.
practiced a lot with the questions, and I would say the ShriLearning's questions are, in comparison, I would say it is around 70 to 80% thinking. That level of thinking, what came from me during the exam, final
Oh,
exam.
okay. Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
So lengthy questions were there, which we get in ShriLearning also. Lengthy questions were there. Means you have to read 2 to 3 paragraphs, and then
Mm.
at the end of the paragraph, the answer will be there hidden. You have to apply, take that answer, and then see the
Yeah,
options and
yeah.
all. That same thing I got that in the main exam. That actually helped me because I attended around
Wow.
2,500 to 3,000 questions. That helped me a lot. So
Mm.
on the exam day, yes, the questions were very much lengthy. Most of the questions were lengthy. I have to
Mm.
apply a lot of thinking on that. But I actually took your inputs, and the planning which I did, and
Mm.
the mock exams attending and all that really helped me, and then I
Okay.
was able to answer the questions.
Perfect.
But the
Super, Karan.
funny part was that my exam was in Kolkata,
Mm.
and uh, the uh, the result did not came on the same day.
Yeah, yeah. The center has a problem. Kolkata center.
The result
Okay.
did not came on same day, and it
Okay.
took around more than 30 hours.
Oh,
And
man.
I was so worried, and I at night I was just thinking whether I have passed or not. If I have
God,
not passed, then
God, man.
it will be very difficult because I have attended around 3,000 questions.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You have to wait. Your brain
so
starts thinking, did I answer
so much
correctly? Did I click
so
that
much
button?
of hard work I had. I was confident enough that I have cleared, but deep down somewhere that
God,
2% chance is also there that I will not
God, man.
clear.
God, man. It's
So
something
I
like a
was
college
thinking,
race, right? College race. After proposal, you wait for 2 days. What's going
so I
Okay.
thought that the results
Uh,
are not coming. I'm just clicking on refreshing my Gmail. Around after 24 hours, it did not.
that's bad.
So
That's bad.
after me, or I have failed the exam or not. So I was thinking of calling the center and asking them. After around midnight, more than
Okay.
midnight, like one
Then you got
o'clock
it.
and 2 o'clock in the morning, it came. Yeah, it
Good,
came,
good,
and I saw, and I was I was happy. Whatever I
good
thought
enough.
at that, I
Good.
got the result.
Good to know, Kalim. Good. Good. Thanks for narrating your experience. It was really interesting to know. Maybe one question on the time management. In main exam, how was your time management? Did you have any extra time when you close the questions?
No, it was up to the time because the same
Fully.
thing,
Hmm.
to the time I did it,
Hmm.
because it
Okay.
was lengthy for me.
Okay.
So I was thinking that I will do like um, I will keep some time for revision also, but it did not happen because to
Yep.
my luck, every questions were very lengthy. So
Okay.
Till
Got
the
it.
time I complete.
Got it. Super, Karim. Great. I think that gives some idea how the exam went on. How about your family supporting you? From the give a credit to them.
So I had actually changed my two jobs last year. So whenever I was reading, my sisters would say that again you are changing job. Why you are changing job? I'm telling no, I'm preparing for exam. He said no, you are telling lies. So finally, I cleared the exam and then I showed them the result. Then they realized, yeah, you are telling truth.
Okay, okay. Good,
So,
good, good. Nice to know, Karim. First, thanks a lot for coming up here and giving a narration of how things went on. If you want to give any one or two points which we didn't discuss for the people who are preparing, because you've gone through this, you would have thought this is good, this is not good. Any couple of points pop up for you?
Rita is very lengthy book.
Mm,
So some of the concepts are very lengthy, but they have divided, like they have given some um, um, headings and all.
mm,
Each points they have given headings. So what I did now, it was very difficult for me to remember like the headings under each chapters. So I divided like common points. I did it like C for some like CDS, like combined defense services. Like the word is there, right? So C for something, D for
mm,
something,
mm,
S for
mm,
something.
mm,
So in this way, the common words I remembered, and I was able to remember the concepts and the terms for each
mm,
words under those chapters. So that
mm.
helped me a lot to remember. Like when the questions were coming, I could have relate that this is from this chapter. This term is coming. So
Oh,
by that I could take the decision that what will be the answer. Okay, so
okay,
that
okay.
technique I took it. Otherwise,
Mm,
you will not be able to remember. I
mm.
was at least I was not able to remember because too many terms were there on
Yeah, yeah,
Rita.
yeah,
So
yeah.
line by line, I read that and then understood the points and then remembered like common terms.
Mm,
I would take it from the day to day. Like I gave the example,
mm,
CDS, Combined Defense Services. So C for this, D for this, then S for
mm,
this. So
mm.
like this, I remembered the terms and then I could relate from where the questions are coming.
Okay. Okay. It
And
looked like a mind mapping. You make a mind mapping of
yes,
things.
mind
Okay.
mapping. I did it.
Okay.
Mapping like otherwise,
Makes sense.
it was for me. It was a little difficult to
Mm,
relate from where the questions are coming because 400 pages. It was very difficult.
true.
So that's how the technique I attended. And then about the timing also, more not more than 1.25 minutes.
Mm,
If 1.25 minutes it crosses, then I would leave that question and then go to another question.
okay.
So not
Okay.
spend too much on what you don't know. Otherwise,
Okay.
you will leave others also. So
Mm.
that few techniques which I did it.
Good, Karim. So two key points I see is take time to each chapter, find out the key topics, and have a mind mapping for it. If stakeholder management, I can remember about assessment matrix. I can remember about power
Yes,
interest. I can remember about some engagement plan. Keep key topics every area so that in exam, when you see a question, your brain maps to the key topics. From there, you pull the answers.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, okay.
At least we
I
should
think this
read
is
in
this
such
needs
a way.
extensive writing also. What you say needs extensive writing also. You have to write and read because if you want to put,
But I did not do the writing extensively. I read extensively actually. So that,
Acha, okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
means after the exam also 4 to 5 days, my mapping was going to read a book.
Okay, okay,
It happened in such a way.
nice.
So extensive reading, if you do, then it will be easy for you to
Okay.
answer the assessment question.
Cool. Super. Super, Karim. That's a good point. Thanks for sharing it. So, great. So, that's Kalim PMP who came up here to talk about his success. So, once again, thanks a lot for coming up here. It was a quite good journey to listen to you, how it went on. And be part of our elite community and keep sharing your valuable inputs, Kalim.
Thanks to you both also, Rahul and you. Um, you have really helped and given the important points what to do before the exams, and that really helped. And the guidance what you have provided till now about the book, about the mocks, especially the
Mm,
mocks, what whoever has prepared, Shri, it was very helpful.
mm,
And I could relate to my questions, whatever came in the final exams. It was the lengthy. because I thought initially when I was giving the exams, ShriLearning assessments, why so much lengthy questions are there? But when I went into the final exam, I can relate that
Got you.
it is 70 to 80% similar questions. And the
That
thinking,
gives a
the main
confidence for the people.
question,
Mm.
yes, yes. The thinking
Okay.
power comes because we have already done with your assessment the thinking power to think too much about the paragraph reading and all.
Mm.
That really helped during the final
Great.
exam. Yes.
Super good.
Thank you so much for
Great.
everything.
Super. Once again, thanks a lot, and have a great time with your PMP success. Apply in your job and keep growing. Again, as I say all the time, learning and getting certificate is one portion. Application is more important. So go back, apply, and be successful. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great. That's Kalem PMP. So that's nice. Good to hear. Now it's time to pull in Vijay, who still is ready to join us. Here, Vijay.
Yeah, hi Shri.
Hey, Vijay PMP. Vijay Raghavan PMP. Hope
Thank you.
you feel relieved, relaxed after you get the certificate.
You name all the words in the world. I'm relieved, relaxed, everything. Stress free. Yeah,
You went to that Zen mode of feeling,
yeah,
oh,
yeah. Big time, big time, big time, big time.
good, good, Vijay. It's a good journey, right? We can cherish this journey for a long time in our life, right?
Yes, yes.
See, because in college and school is different. When it come to age of 30s and 40s, we are in a routine in our life, family,
No,
office.
college, dad pays the fees. So here we pays the fees now. So we have the pressure.
Yeah. No, the main problem is age of 30s and 40s, carving out the time in our routine. We have a routine now. We have to take the time out of it and sit and read. That's a biggest challenge for many people. So let's start listening with you. So first, congratulations for your success.
Thank you, Shri. Thank you.
Yeah, give a little background of who you are, then we'll talk about your preparation model.
Yeah. See, I am basically a banking BPO guy. So I
Mm,
hold around 18 years of experience in banking BPO.
mm.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I got laid off in last year.
Oh,
Uh, so exactly 13 months back.
oh,
So still in between jobs now. So
okay. Good
uh,
wishes for
so
your progress.
yeah. Thanks, Sri. Thank you.
Hmm.
So yeah, I am basically from Chennai, currently settled in Bangalore.
Hmm.
Very unfortunate that I have only one wife. So my daughter is sixth standard. So that is my background.
Okay.
So
Good to
as
know.
I said, March 10th was my last day in my earlier company.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So in fact, I was 2022 September batch.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, very long time. So once again I joined in March 25 batch.
Okay.
So I thought I decided, I mean, this time I need to clear it
Do
at
it.
any cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, I mean, that is my background.
Okay. Understood
So,
this. But 2022, I think by the time itself you got the books and content, did you start
I,
reading from there?
yes, I started reading.
Mm.
I don't want to give any stupid excuses saying no time or
Mm.
something like that. I have not
Mm.
dedicated the time. That is the real fact.
Mm.
So, that
Mm.
time I was in job.
Okay.
So, I was in a cushion stage. Okay,
Okay.
PMP. So, currently I have a job.
Mm.
Now, after the layoff is done, there is a tiger waiting backside of me, ready to chase. So I
Yeah.
thought,
Okay.
okay, I should run faster. So I thought I'll
Mm.
finish it off in before April
Okay,
month.
I understand the motivation. How was your reading thing? When you say reading, are you a book reading person, audiobook person? How you did it?
See, I'm basically an audiobook person.
Mm,
So I don't want to create stories saying that no, I am a vivid reader. I am
mm,
basically an audio book person.
mhm, mhm,
If I want to tell you that I started listening for the audio because I have a pet dog. So
mm,
whenever I take him for a walk, I'll just have a earphone.
mm.
I'll switch on the audio. So 20 minutes, around 4, 5 chapters I would have completed during my walk.
Oh,
So once again, I come back. I'll just open the book,
okay.
Rita 11. I fully read Rita 11 actually.
Okay.
I did
Interesting.
only twice of Agile Practice Guide. That too,
Okay.
I converted into the audio file because I'm very much addicted to the audio files.
Okay.
So now also
Okay.
wherever if I want to do ACP, I'm searching for audio file. So that is very bad actually.
So your
So
idea is listen the audio and again read that chapters what you listen as audio when you come back.
exactly. So if I
Mm,
start 1 to 4, if I complete 1 to 4, because more
mm.
or less the one chapter will be around 1 hour 20 minutes maximum in the audio
Okay,
file.
nice.
So if I take 5 minutes per chapter, I have completed around 5 chapters while I'm going for a walk.
Ah,
So while
ah,
coming back, I'll open the book. I'll start from the first, then
okay.
I'll continue it and complete one chapter. If time permits, if mood permits, then I'll sit for one more chapter.
Nice.
Then
That's a
I'll
good
complete.
idea. That's a good idea. So the key message is first have a pet at your home and take the pet for a walking, then you can listen to.
No, actually, it is a stress-free
Okay,
state.
I understand. I understand. All right, good, Vijay. That's clear. Let's move on your scoring part. Was your scoring much colorful when you start the practice exams?
I am not sure I can say, but it might be a bad example for others. I did only 2 mocks.
Ooh, okay.
One is 40, one is 60. Because
That's
I
it.
don't, I want to be, yeah, very frank. Because
Okay.
when I want to move into a project, handling this thing, transparency is more important for me.
Okay.
So because I have handled people since 2010, so whatever I expect from others, I'll be like them only. Ideally.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
but as I said, I did only 2 mocks.
Mm.
People who are listening, please don't take it as example.
Okay.
Uh, so the first 40 mocks, I scored only 56.
Okay.
The second, I scored 67.
Okay.
Then I very regular in watching your tricky question videos. Very regular.
Mm.
If you see
Mm.
the viewers list, I will be a person who liked your video for third or fourth person.
Okay. Thanks for
That
being
that
regular.
that yeah, that gave us huge confidence, really.
Mm.
That gave you, I mean, they gave us how the exam will be in the real exam.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
All the both the normal question of yours and the tricky question.
Okay. So rather you take an exam, you look at the questions and observe how the question is being.
Correct,
That's what you did.
correct,
Ah,
correct,
okay.
correct.
Okay. That's quite
See,
interesting.
you might know that there is a question asked to Mr. Abraham Lincoln saying that if you want to cut a tree, if you give me 6 hours time, I will sharpen the axe for four
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So the same concept I did. And once you told in the discussion, after 40, nobody will ask you. That hit me very hard. Uh, Seriously, apart from sleepless nights, that word was a big hit for me. And
Okay.
there is one doctor video I saw whom you took a success story.
Mm,
She said that you told her that whatever happens, you just go for the exam because your application end time is nearing. The same
mm.
logic I took. Today is the application end time I did, 26th April.
Oh, 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 okay. Last day.
So yeah,
Mm,
last day is today. So I
mm.
thought, okay, I'll put everything on my knowledge perspective. I'm the
Okay.
Uparwala. I'll go for the exam. Whatever happens, let it be. Because
Okay.
whenever we fall, we need to rise up. So if we fall, we'll rise up again. If you are, I mean, already in a good position, then we'll proceed further.
That's a good confidence I see from you, Vijay. So Vijay, I like the way you prepared the audiobook, reading the book, listening to all the questions. Fantastic. But always this problem is there for people. When they go for the exams, the time management is a big thing they struggle. The reason they practice is to set the time management. I'm
Correct.
hearing from you, you didn't practice much exams.
Correct.
How was your main exam time management? Was it in control?
See, ideally it was in control,
Mm.
but the biggest mistake I mean I would have done is I have marked around 33 question in my first 60 set.
Wow, that's
For
huge.
I have clicked it. I clicked the answer because I don't want to have a last
Mm.
minute rush. I
Mm.
clicked it. Then that removing the unmarking the question it take around 40 to 50 seconds, 1 minute or 2 minutes. So
Oh.
it takes, I mean, time when because psychologically you know that you feel very much disturbed when you unmark the question which you have marked that you are doubtful.
So maybe one clarification. Example, there's a question number 4. I've answered answer C. but I'm not
Correct.
confident, so I'm putting as a review. Now, when
Correct.
I come to 60th question, only when I remove the review button, it will allow me to submit.
No, yeah, correct.
So you cannot tell that I just mark for review, but I don't care. I'll go and submit. You can't do that.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But to be very much double sure that I unmarked every question.
Oh, you didn't try that. You just, okay.
Yeah. So
But
because
33 questions, unchecking is a job for you now.
yeah, big job, and moreover, it is not an exam to have a trial and error method.
Of course. Of course. That's why you practice. That's why you practice. Okay.
So
Okay.
that was the
Hmm.
time management was, I mean, very close to it. It was
Hmm.
like 30 balls, 30 runs.
Hmm.
So I mean, it was very, very
I,
hectic.
I like your courage, man. Without practicing a full exam, you jump to the main
No,
exam. You
see,
want to see.
actually, what I want to say is, everybody will know there is a character called Ekaleva.
You are that
Okay,
person.
I am the Ekaleva. You know who is Guru Dronacharya? It is you only.
That's
whenever
much.
whenever whenever I read one chapter, Sri, I am not
Mm.
putting so much of eyes on you, but this is a real fact. Okay, whenever I read a chapter, I feel that I just want to give some, I mean, what to say, the respect which Sri has given us in teaching, I need to give it back to him. That is what the mindset which I had. The only respect which I can give it to my guru is I need to pass the exam. That's it.
Good to know, Vijay. Good to know. Good to know that commitment you had. Appreciate it. Great. Good to hear about book reading. Good to hear about your practicing. Good to hear about your guts feel to go to the main exam. So time management is good. How do you see this exam? Which means the exams have multiple choice questions, drag and drop questions, mathematical questions. How was your question pattern?
It was, I mean, some four questions. I think it was drag and drop.
Okay.
Two max question was there.
Okay.
So not much drag and drop, and
Much. Okay. Then it is
max
safe.
question was there. Yeah, safe
Okay.
only. But as Khalil said, it was not a lengthy question. Also, it's a three-line question.
Moderate.
So it
Moderate.
was, yeah,
So
yeah.
you,
I think
you
that
had
day was
two.
my day.
So you had two questions, which is a formula based or a mathematical.
Correct, correct. EV.
EV. Are they expecting you to calculate? You have to use a calculator.
No. They gave the value. I mean, they
You have to
just asked
interpret
you
and tell what is right.
interpret exactly.
Acha, acha. Okay, then no calculation. No calculation. Let's drag and drop. Fine. Maybe another question to you. Are you coming from an agile background? You have an agile background already?
See, technically, no.
No.
But
Okay.
frankly speaking, after reading that book,
Uh,
PMP book, whatever we have done in the past without
uh,
naming Agile, it is
yes.
Agile.
Yes, of course. You're right. You're right.
It is not a physics or chemistry formula. Okay. Whatever, first day, we start with the team meeting. That
Yes.
is daily stand up. So,
Okay.
so I am able to relate those,
Very good.
so that
Very good.
I
Very
would
good.
advise people who are aspirant also, saying that whenever you read a word, for
Mm,
example, WBS, it
mm,
is a work breakdown structure. You need to break the words and
mm.
start understanding. It will be very easy.
In detail. Very good. That's a good point.
Yes.
The reason I put the question is in exam, you should get at least a 50 or 60% of agile and hybrid questions. That's the
No, it was
expectation.
more rusty. It was 70% agile.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
In fact, agile is very easy. It is not, I mean, a
Mm,
difficult one.
mm.
You need you because you need to be agile, ideally.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
rather than
Being
doing
agile.
agile, yeah,
Being agile.
you need to
That's
be a being agile guy.
nice.
So it is very easy. No.
Mm,
Just in magic and all. It is very
gotcha.
easy agile.
Good. You're giving a lot of confidence, Vijay. The way you have read audiobook and just refer the books a little bit. Question papers, you didn't rather put that effort of taking a test, rather listening the questions. That's what you did instead.
Yes, yes,
In exam hall, just go hit yourself and you'll make it happen.
yes,
And
yes,
I think it's a very straight route what I'm seeing with you. Uh,
yes.
that gives a confidence. Do you see any gray area where you want to give times that don't do this for the people who are preparing? From your experience, you feel guys don't do this kind of
Uh, I don't find realistic
anything in that.
because
Okay.
yeah. Because see, you have a lot of questions in the PMP, the question bank. So you will not know ideally what question you will get on the exam. So in fact, I see few, messages in the groups also saying that whenever people passes, no, they, ask about the experience, the books which they have referred. See, ideally, I humbly, reject people saying that you need to pick out many books. Ajay, Rita 11 is very much enough.
More than
Uh,
enough. Okay.
yeah, very much enough. You can go
That's
through
good.
Agile Practice Guide twice if you can. Yeah,
Okay.
people who are from South India, especially Chennai, they know. In movie, Rajini, superstar will say every blood, every vein will be full of project management in Bacha movie. So, like that, when you start reading, no, Rita level, that every blood, every vein, it will start PMP only, ideally.
Okay. Okay. Good. You have more movie impacted you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I take all the good things in any form.
Any form you take it. Okay. Nice to know, Vijay. Good. Nice to know. So you want to give a credit to your family who supported you?
Yeah, I want to ideally because without their support, we would have not. But sometime when I sit for audiobook, my wife will say, "You, there is no onion, there is no tomato. You need to go and get." I said, "You can anyway order it from online." So sometime it happens ideally. So sometime this guy, my pet, will be barking for a walk. So
Okay.
yeah, it is there. So as you said in the initial discussion, so much of discussion when you cross 40. So yeah, I need to give the credit, obviously.
Good, Vijay. Nice to hear you. Huh? I'm seeing good amount of transparency with you. You openly discuss
Yeah, yeah,
all what are
yeah,
happening
yeah.
around you, which is nice, which is good for leadership also. And
Thank you.
first, I want to thank you for coming up here and sharing your full experience without any filter. You are sharing. I like that. So be as it is. And I also wish for your success in the future. After getting this PMP, it also pushes you some level of confidence.
Yeah, big
When
time,
we
big time.
clear on a toughest exam like this, the next day morning when you wake up, you feel, okay, my brain is
Big time,
active.
big time, big time.
I'm able to do something. It gives a moral boost, right? Uh, I would say materialize this boost and now apply the same pattern in another area. Could be a new job, could be another certificate, could be a family thing. But apply the same discipline formula there. I'm sure it's going to be a very successful
In
life.
fact, I just want to give a credit to one person called Prasanna Kumar,
Mhm,
who is
mhm,
here. He only
mhm.
referred me. We would
Okay.
have discussed around 1 hour in the year 2022.
Oh,
So you won't believe that every month or every periodically he just messaged me. In Tamil Nadu, we'll say Tala or G. He'll say, Tala, have you applied for PMP? I said, yeah, I applied for PMP. Have your application approved? Yeah, application has been approved. Then he'll say, okay, finally, when you are going to take the exam?
okay.
I'll say, Tala, I have 2 months I want to prepare. Yeah, after 2 months, again, he will message me. So the follow-up he did, he is a big eye opener for me.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
after before writing the PMP, I have taken my PSM one.
Hmm.
Again, I just want to tell you that I am not a techie guy.
Hmm.
So understanding the concept, first of all, reading in mid of 45 itself, it is a big challenge for you.
Okay.
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 After leaving, after somebody throws you out, you always says that success is the best revenge.
Yeah.
I just want to take it very seriously, saying
Okay.
that then I took my PSM one.
Hmm.
Then simultaneously, I have cleared PSM one. Then I started reading PMP.
Hmm.
Now I am going to take for ACP.
Hmm. Very
Hopefully,
good.
everything goes well. It should be good.
You'll be good. You'll be good. I would have started before. I think you said that the biggest revenge in life is massive success. The
Yes,
people who
yes.
said something should look at you not in the height where you are. Look at you. Wow, such tall you are.
Yeah.
Massive
And
success.
one more thing, Sri. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, my brother, I have a twin brother.
Mm-hmm.
He is a PMP. I think he would have completed 10 years back.
Mm.
So he works for a IT company. I'm also from a MNC only. But
Mm.
life teaches you whenever you are in a tough time. So ideally, you will be pushed. So when I asked him how about PMP, he said, "Boss, I have even I have cleared in the second attempt. That even I have cleared us just scratched me. Okay. I think he has rubbed me on the wronger side. So I thought, okay,
Let
let
me
it
show
be.
that. Okay.
Whatever it is, if I'm taking PMP, taking the exam, I need to clear in the first attempt.
Good. Good.
I
Good.
was expecting actually in people and process above target,
Mm.
but it is very unfortunate that people and business environment is above target and process is target.
Processes on target. Fantastic. Good, Vijay. It was so quite good experience listening to you. I can see a lot of good and bad things happen around you last few years, and from now on, everything will be good for you. It's
Thank you.
not because the world is changing; it's because you have changed yourself. The way you're preparing. I always refer back to Nelson Mandela's term. The strongest and greatest weapon in the world is education.
Education.
So you're putting the effort in that place, and I'm sure you're going to shine, right?
Thank you.
And
Thank you, sir.
be part of the elite community, and you will meet Prasanna in the elite community. He's a very busy guy there, and he's a very busy person in PMI chapter of Bangalore. So probably you all will start meeting. ShriLearning has a big community there, so you will be part of the
In fact,
whole.
I have asked him for a reference also for my
So it's going to
job.
happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. One more time. Thanks a lot and good wishes. Keep shining and be always transparent like what you're today. It's very important for leadership. Yeah.
Thank
Keep
you.
rocking.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and I want to add one thing, Sri. I don't know whether it is a compliment. Whenever you talk in the class, no, you
Mhm.
just imitate like Jim Carrey. So I don't know whether you are a fan of Jim Carrey or it comes natural to you. I don't know. But see, that is a compliment I
Okay.
just want to give. And
Thanks
very,
for those.
very thanks a lot for your, knowledge
Good.
sharing.
Good.
It is great. It is good to know about you. Thanks a lot.
Good, Vijay. Stay in touch. We'll be in touch in the ecosystem. Okay.
Sure, sure,
Good.
sure, sure.
Keep
Thank you.
rocking. That's Vijay.
Anybody has any question, you can they can just ask.
Nice. That's good. That's good. That's Vijay for us who explained his whole story. Was it interesting listening to Vijay? Okay, great. Let's go to a few questions. We listened from Kalim, we listened from Vijay about their experience. Both have a different paths, different approaches. Every time when I come to success story, I listen different directions. Some read the full book few times. Some say read one time. There was one 6 months back. There was a person never opened the book. He was listening only the ShriLearning recording few times and cleared the exam. So different flavors are here. Which one good for you? I think you have to choose. We cannot say this is the best one. It's up to you. But let's listen to your question. Do you have any questions towards this preparation? What you listen from Vijay and Kalim or anything related to exam? Let's discuss and then go for a subject. Open for the questions. Hmm. Yes,
Hi,
Rajiv.
Shri.
Hey, welcome, Rajiv.
Uh, this is my first session after my aftermath of 15th August or 17th August, first
Yeah,
attempt.
I'm seeing you after a long, long time. Huh?
Yes, yes. This is the first instance I joined the classes or this
Mm.
Sunday prayer, and I'm I would say that 2 or 3 days back only I was thinking that my registration was ending in 17th May, the
Wow.
1 year duration.
Mm-hmm.
And although I was very much confident that I should start again
Mm.
as a fresh look into it, whether
Mm.
it's syllabus is going to change or not.
Mm.
But now I'm in a good frame of mind.
Mm.
First of all, with the help of Rahul, I got my tenure extended to 90 days more
Very good.
till
That's good.
17th August. This is the first step I have taken.
Mm. Mm.
Second thing, I want to clear this one in the old examination only.
Mm.
So the deadline will be for me maybe the end of June or maybe the first week of the July.
Mm.
So I just need your help to
Okay.
start from where to start, and should I go for all the mocks again, or I know that I will
Mm.
just share 2 minutes for that. What has happened in the last week of the examination?
Mm.
What I've been there, I have muggled a lot of things during that period. Okay, last I've taken 7 days week holiday or last 3 days week holiday, 3 days and muggled a lot of things, gone through a lot of videos or so. Although I was giving all the answer correctly, my concept was pretty much okay.
Mm,
But I can feel that on that exam day, I was too much overloaded with the
mm,
information.
mm,
I was not able to process the information properly.
mm,
The first part of examination was pretty much okay. I didn't feel any time junk issue during the examination. Only the second part, I was late. Almost,
mm,
I was late by 10 questions, I think, as per the time duration I was thinking for myself.
mm,
So I randomly answered those 10 questions. I will be very open and transparent to you
mm,
so that I can come back to the time duration to that, what I complete in the third one.
mm,
Third one was also okay, but I feel that I was too much mugged up, I was not able to process the questions properly. So I have to define myself, utilize my knowledge, understanding of the first attempt, and prepare again and a different way also. Although I have not decided what needs to be done, but I'm giving more processing of the question and understanding the number of concepts is taken care of. This time I want to
mm,
answer the question in this way to start with the how many concepts has been taken in the examination or in that particular question, and to start with that. So just help me out. What should my study plan for the next 2 months?
I got you. Thanks for sharing all those info. I know you are a very systematic person. If I remember a few months back or last year, you have a sheet of what all
Yeah,
you prepared, how you did it. You are a systematic person, right? You don't jump randomly. But I'm getting one point from you right now is too much of information to process.
yeah,
I have felt this sometime a few years back. I was going for an interview to a particular job. I was preparing for 3 days. Last 3 days, I collected a lot of info. I
yeah.
prepared everything. On the interview day, I was totally collapsed with too much of information. So I was not myself.
Yes.
In the interview room, I was just reading out what I read.
Yeah,
It is not digested. It is not Shri. It is something in the textbook, right?
yeah. I can
Uh,
relate to it.
right. That interview I did, and 3 days I couldn't sleep well because it was not me. However, they selected me. Okay. They said you are good for them. But I said no for the job because I said I'm not coming. I know I will be rejected, but I am surprised they selected me. Say you are good. I said, man, that's not me. That day it's not me, which means I recognize when you say that too much of information, it becomes like a diarrhea that day,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You you get everything and it gets collapsed.
Yeah.
So I completely recognize from what you say. Now let's forget past is past. Let's keep it away. Uh, but
I've
good thing
taken
is,
this much of time only just to
yeah,
be myself and to be in
yes,
that mode because I was totally down out.
yep,
Like Vijay, I was without job since 28th March 2025. This Jan only I joined an organization. So I'm
mm,
pretty much okay with that role and responsibilities. The pressure is very less. So I
mm,
can start again.
very good.
I feel confident that I can still work on and clear it within the time.
Very good, Raji. First, you got a place to stay. That's really good.
Yeah.
Now, what we can do is, but one thing, when you read this PMP concept, it will not fly away. It will stay in your brain.
Yeah.
This concept is going to stay. Even though you didn't read for last few months, now even if you open the book, your way of looking that concept will be different than what you saw 3 months back. It's something like this. You listen a song, a romantic song at the age of college days, it's different. Same
Yeah.
song, if you listen today, it's different. But your age has crossed, but the song is same. Which
Yes.
means when you open the book again, the concept is same. The way you look will be different. So let's go back to the practical thing what to do. Since you got till August, let's keep the exam by middle of June. Let's not
Okay.
push till the end because
Okay.
finding an exam center will get tricky going forward. Raju, you are from which city?
I'm from Gurgaon only, sir.
Gurgaon.
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 I can
Okay.
travel all. I have no issue with traveling across
Yeah,
India.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's I'm
That's
okay
okay.
with that.
Let's do the best approach first.
Yeah.
Then if it doesn't work out, then move to different cities,
Yeah.
right? So let's keep imagine June 15 is your exam, for example. Just keep
Okay.
like that. So from here you have 45 to 50 days with you, right? Approximately 50 days. Now what we can do is till middle of May or May 20, May 15 timeline, just run through the topic once. You no need to memorize anything. Just open the book, just flip the pages, go through the topic. For example, Kalim gave an idea of picking up the mind mapping words, right? That you can do. One idea Vijay gave is listening the audio concepts. So mix these things and do this for at least next 15 to 20 days, only reading. Don't take any question. It's okay. Just
Okay.
read. Because I know your calendar, you did a lot of questions. I remember your sheet. Don't take any questions now. Next 15, 20 days, just digest the topic, recall the topic. By May 15, let's jump into the question papers. Now, let's hit the question papers of 40, 60, 180. Let's see how we are scoring. Meantime, we'll also plan for June 15, June 20 date booking. That plan
Okay.
will start working out.
Uh, I want to pay around 7th, and
Mm.
can you suggest me the when I should look for the dates also?
Yeah, date spot, I leave it to you and Rahul now. Keep it up to June, middle to 2025. Don't go beyond that. Then the date will
Okay.
be tough for you. Before you make any payments or date stuff, please be in touch with Rahul because he knows better on the discounts parts and he knows better on the availability part.
I have checked with him that I can pay within my membership
Mm.
duration 17th May so that I can get a reduced
Yep. Yep.
fees. So that
Yep.
and I can decide on the dates afterwards also. So
Yes,
I'm
yes, you
pretty
can
much
do a
okay
bit
with that.
later about it. Yes, do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
For now, don't take any questions. It's okay.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
sit, read, get that confidence, feel good yourself, write in the paper. In between, give me WhatsApp messages how things are going on. Stay in touch with
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
Pull up the confidence for you. Once the confidence comes in, then we'll go for the question paper.
Thank you.
Yep, super. All right, that's Rajiv. Fantastic. Then anyone else getting for exam the next few days?
Hi, Shri.
Shri, I just want to add one point.
Oh, yeah, please go ahead,
Yeah,
Vijay.
Vijay here.
Vijay,
Yeah.
Vijay, go ahead.
Rajiv ji, just start listening the audio as Sri said. Just start with 1.25 speed because in one video, Shriram said that he felt very bored at 1 or 1.2x. So from there, that time I started in 1.5x. So if I start
Okay.
listening in 1.5x now, it will be normal. Don't get panic because if you start reading two chapters, I mean listening two chapters in 1.5x now, then one will be very boring. It is a slow motion movie, so you will be accustomed to that. And
Okay.
Rahul has sent a message. I mean, the beginning of the month saying that some center they are not accepting the PAN card. Some center they
Mm.
are accepting only the PVC Aadhaar card. So
Oh.
if you don't have the PVC Aadhaar card, just apply it. You will get in 10 days. So that is
Okay.
what the
Thank
point.
you.
And
Thank you.
if you have any doubts, you just call. I mean, message me or call me. No problem.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you for your support. I
No
will be in
problem, sir.
touch
No
with you.
problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Nice. Good guys. Good guys. People are helping each other. I appreciate it. Quickly, I'm going to listen to people who are getting for exam. By the way, if Vijay and Kalim, thanks for being here. If you want to drop off, free feel to drop off. But you want to stay, please stay. Happy and thanks for being here.
I'll stay.
Okay, great. Then let's go to people who have questions. I heard Leela, Madan, who else have exams in the coming days? Let's listen to them quickly. Let's start with who's going to start? Leela or Madan? Who's going to start? Padma Kumar is also there. Please, guys, put your emoji hands up so I know that who have questions related to exam. Let's talk, then I go for the
Uh,
subject. Go
yeah.
ahead, Leela. Go ahead, Leela.
Yeah. So, Shri, I think I have pinged you last week. So, I'll give you where my situation is and where I need
Mm,
some help as
mm,
well.
mm, mm.
So, I have done quite bit of mock test for 60 mark questions. So, right
Okay.
now, and three mocks I have done, and my mock average is at 58%.
Mm,
So the thing is that I have not yet booked the date, but initially I thought I'll be writing the exam on 30th of
ah,
April. But
okay.
since I have not got the confidence, I have not booked the exam. But now, from the past 1 week, what I'm doing is that when I have identified the areas which AI
Ah,
has suggested and
mm,
reading those
mm.
lessons from the Rita and solving the questions. So now
Yeah,
my mock is going till 65.
very good. Very good. Did we discuss recently, you and me?
I have not called you, but I have texted you.
Texted me. Okay. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
your name. Somewhere I
Yeah.
discussed with you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. 60 confidence going high. That's fine. Do you have agile background already?
Yeah, I do have agile background.
Very good. Then
And
that's what.
actually think the one drawback that I have to really admit is that I have read only agile once in the beginning of the course. So I plan to brush that one once again
Okay.
after listening to the, yeah,
When you say agile background, are you working in Scrum or Kanban?
Scrum.
Okay. Only working in Scrum will not help you call as agile background. It's a
Yeah,
Scrum
yeah.
Scrum background, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scrum background will help you, but agile is a little more broader. You learn Kanban, you learn lean management. For that reason, you have to read the book.
Okay. Yeah. So that is on my study list to read once
Right.
again or twice.
Very good.
So, and the thing is that do you suggest that I can go ahead and book the date? The next date that I'm looking is on 3rd of June.
3rd of
Uh,
June you have. Have you taken any full exam so far?
Three I have taken and my average is 58.
58.
So for
58
me,
is
the
fine.
time management is not the constraint.
Mm,
I
mm,
see a bit of confusion in identifying
mm.
the appropriate from the
That's
identified
okay.
two
It's
options. Which
okay.
one is the
Yeah,
most?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I see your point. Leela, for information, 58 is not low. It can be improved, okay? And keeping June 3rd looks a decent date for me right now. Considering what is going to happen on July, June 3rd looks
Mm,
really good.
mm,
I have seen some people, the moment the date of the exam is getting fixed, the way of preparation totally changes for them.
mm,
They start getting into a different mode of preparation. So if you feel already okay to go for it, I would say yes, go for it. Go for it and book for June 3rd. Then let's work out on a strategy of improving your scores, which means it
okay.
doesn't mean you have to get 75% to go to main exam. Even if you get 63, 64 and you're consistent on that area, you have an agile background very well and you're able to read the questions on time, then you're ready. You can go and write the main exam.
Yeah. So
It
for me, time is not a challenge.
mm, mm,
What I have analyzed or what I have felt is that there is some gaps in my
mm.
concepts where the clarity needs to be filled in. So that
Very
is
good.
what is I'm just revising
Can
those
be done.
chapters
Can
where
be
I
done.
have, yeah.
You are in the mode already. Another 30 days, your mode will be more polished. You'll get more polished with your preparation. You read more. See, these exams are just to see how you do time management, how to get a rhythm after 100 questions. That's why these exams are. But the main is subject understanding. The more you get the subject understanding, in main exam, you will shine automatically. So
Mm-hmm.
don't too much worry about the score right now. I will say you are
Okay.
okay. Now
Mm.
go ahead and book your June 3rd, and then but
Okay.
stay in touch with me. Have a Excel sheet, have your preparation model, what is happening, and keep me
Mm.
posted what you are doing. Then we'll
Mm.
discuss more to upgrade there.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether I can ask in this forum, but I just wanted to check. As Vijay mentioned that he has an agile audio one, is it that something can be shared or I'm not sure whether that one is
Leela,
possible or not here.
you can just I mean Google it
Hmm.
from a PDF to audio converter. You just transfer the file.
Okay.
It'll automatically give it to you.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Because it's been long time since I used. So
Okay.
I mean go with Rita, Leela. That is more than enough.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're asking about Agile Practice Kit book. Is that correct, Leela?
Yes, Shri.
Okay. So there is a converter, as you say, that there are many tools available. Probably you can download one of them and you can listen to that. That's also possible. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Great.
Any
Mm.
specific things that you suggest, Shri, apart from my analysis or anything? I think.
We have to discuss more. Keep me posted on the WhatsApp. I'll give you more topics, what you have to specifically focus. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Okay?
And one thing is
Mm.
that one
Mm.
for me, the process area and people's are around 60 are about target. The
Mm.
business environment is dragging my scores down.
Mm. Mm. For a moment, keep all the exam away.
Mm.
What is your day-to-day life? Are you spending time on understanding this in your job also?
My job keeps me too much busy. She actually, it is
Yeah.
totally related to data warehousing and
Very
data
good.
ingestion and
Very good.
cloud
Very good.
migration. It is
Oh.
too technical compared to what I
PMP.
do in
Okay.
PMP. But
What I
it
mean
really
is,
helps me in delivery. I mean, delivery it helps me, but not in the regular
Mm,
in
mm.
the preparation part. Yeah.
True. What I mean is, a business environment is your company's whole structure. Are you
Mm-hmm.
looking in your company, are you seeing what is the governance? Are you seeing what is the compliance called as? Are you aware of how environmental factors affect in your company? Book reading is one portion. When you go to job Monday, in a meeting room and you observe how these guys are discussing compliance in the company, how they are understanding the governance. When you see some of these points, when you read in the book, now you see more relation. So you don't need to read the book two times. One time if you read the book, listen to our job, you don't need to be a manager. You don't need to have everything around you. But keeping your ears and senses open to see what these guys are doing here, how this company is running, from where the money is coming, how it's running, that also help you to get the strength of what you're reading. If not book reading, you have to read five times.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
read and if you see, chances are you may connect. I'm trying to see that you can do that also in your job.
Okay. Yeah.
I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I do,
I need to make an attempt. Yeah.
yeah, but don't become a spy in your company. People start doubting you.
And
Go with the gun and go in the door and watch what these guys are doing. Don't do that stuff. I'm saying just watch what is happening around you because I'm seeing more of exam oriented thought. Yes, nice, but get this thought also. This will help you when you go to sit in the exam hall. You'll be a complete person. Apart from book reading, apart from question paper, you be yourself. For that reason, at least observe something around you also what is happening. So coming to
yeah,
your point, read Rita 11, read Agile Practice Guide very well. This is sufficient. And then don't stay too much with the question paper itself. Question paper is just to see how it's going. But take that question, put into Infinity, PMI AI Infinity, or put into Google AI, whatever AI you like, just put it there. Now ask the AI, can you explain this question? Not the answer, explain the question. This question could come from which topic? Can you give another scenario question like this? So you would challenge AI with the 4 or 5 questions like this. So when for example, if I take WBS, work breakdown structure related, I'll take one question. From there, I will ask a few more questions. So like this, if I spend 30, 40 minutes, I may learn better. So that also you can do an attempt. Yeah,
yeah,
good. Good, Ella, but stay in touch. Please keep me posted of what you're doing. That's important. Okay,
sure, sure, sure. I will do that.
fantastic.
Hi,
Then
Sri.
Madan. Hey, Madan. Madan, which
Hi, Sri.
time zone you are, Madan?
I live in North Carolina, USA, EST.
Yeah, I saw it's early morning for you, right? Or midnight.
It's early morning for me.
What's the time?
It's for me 6:45
But you and me
a.m.
messaged at least 1 hour back, which means
I
you.
woke up I woke up to study.
I saw you messaging, then I saw your number starts +1. I thought this guy should be a US guy. What is doing middle of the night?
I
Okay.
started preparing for
Go ahead,
the
Madan. What is
exams.
happening? What is happening? Hmm.
Actually, Sri, I started my preparation last year
Uh,
in the time of July or August timeframe.
mm,
I read Rita completely and
mm,
I started preparing for the 40s and 60s mock-up.
mm,
And from starting from January, I moved to a different team and the
mm,
work pressure was more. And I thought of completing my exam by Jan or Feb,
mm,
but it dragged me because of the work pressure.
mm.
Like I spent like more than 10 hours in work and
Wow.
I started
Wow.
doing,
It's too much, man. Is it a
yeah.
company related to Trump by any chance?
No, it's like we are moving to the automation part.
Acha, okay.
So manual to automation. So a lot of input we are giving to machine learning. So a
Mhm.
lot of thinkings are going on that part.
Very good.
So solid in a day, even though I'm busy also,
You're
I
ready.
try to pull my like 2 to 3 hours. I
Mm.
definitely like today also you saw me, right? I woke up at 3:30 a.m. Yeah, like that I'll stress myself and I wanted to do
That's too much,
the
man.
major.
Don't your neighbors complain? You're switching on the light, disturbing them?
No, I'm my house is an individual house.
Individuals. So
I have a
okay.
separate unit.
Okay. You're not a public
Yeah.
nuisance now. Mm. Okay.
No, no.
There are some areas in US they make a complaint. You keep lights on and sounds on, they complain it, saying a
Yes,
public.
yes, that's true. So
Okay.
luckily the community where I'm staying, where a lot of
Good.
Indians are there, so no problem for me.
PMP community. Okay. 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 Okay, let's come to the point now. How many more days you have for your exam application? When you applied and how long it's having time?
It's there for 1 year. I have 1 year time,
Okay,
Shri.
you have time. Okay, that's
Yeah.
clear. That's clear.
Yes.
I remember I saw your scores. I saw your detail.
Hmm.
But bit worry for me is we have to scale up. This scale up will not happen tomorrow night. It will take some time.
Yes.
So I think you plan to take one exam today, right? Full exam.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you're okay, I will say pass. Don't do that now.
Okay.
Considering your time management, considering your level, I will say right now, let's not get there. Give a little pause there.
Mhm. Okay.
I think we have to go a little back, go one step back and see the root. Somewhere in the root, the concepts could be not clear, or our question reading ability, we are little struggling on question reading. Either we're reading too fast or too slow. Either of one is
Second
happening.
thing. Second
Too,
thing.
too
Slow.
slow. When you do too slow, what happens is decision making becomes a problem. If sometime if I go with my mom to buy a dress, if I allow her to stand in the store for too long, she will not choose a dress. We have to tell her only red or blue. Which one you want? Okay, red. That's it. Move away. If I make her
Right.
to stand there for some time, she won't choose it. So if you give more time for a brain, sometime the processing it's struggling because you don't know A. After a few seconds, your brain says could be B, right? Could be.
Right.
So what I'll do is take one step back, go to 10 questions. Don't go to 40, don't go to 60, 10 questions. Keep a timer in front of you. 10 questions can take 11 minutes or 14 minutes. That's what you can take. Let's take 15
Okay.
minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. Keep a 15 minutes a timer. Answer this at 10 questions and then analyze this 10 questions carefully what is happening.
Okay.
If you can do this for next few chapters, at least two chapters, take a risk management chapter, take a quality management chapter test, and do this
Okay. Okay.
and see how you are improving there. First, improve your question reading ability, and then go to little more bigger exams. Don't go to 180 right now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Shri.
Huh?
And
Uh,
one disadvantage of my thing is that after completing any exams, it's the 10 marks or 40 or 60.
hmm,
After going through whatever I have completed, while going back and reading, it's like false or true questions.
hmm,
There, my time is taking like 5 minutes to analyze. If it is a right answer, also it is
hmm, hmm,
it's not a right one.
hmm,
That understanding, it's like taking 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. It might be taking to 5 to 10 minutes for each questions.
because you spend the time already while reading the question itself.
Yeah, yeah,
You spend much time while reading the question itself. So a second time when you see that, your brain knows what it is,
right.
right? When you say only 5 minutes, are you expecting to spend more time, or are you okay with that?
No, no, I want to reduce that time.
Reduce the time. Okay. If I observed from you, you said that after the exam get over. Is that correct?
Yes,
When you say after the exam get over, you're doing analysis of the exam.
analysis part.
Okay. Analysis part, 5 minutes, I say is a lesser time. You can spend more also, some questions.
Okay, okay,
It's okay. It's okay to spend time because that's an investment. That's called investment.
okay,
Like
okay,
like you put money in the
okay.
bank or money in the share market, that's an investment. So
Investment.
you
Okay,
have to invest the time, not only the wrong answer, even the right answer. Your logic is
right.
different, the explanation will be different. So if I'm in your place, I will first note down which area I'm struggling. I'll have a white paper next to
Certainly.
me. I will see 10 questions. In 10 questions, 7 questions are coming from risk management. I'm struggling. I'll mark risk management. I have to reread one more time. I will see another 10 questions. In their virtual teams related questions, I'm always answering wrong. I'll choose virtual teams are not good. Quality management questions, I'm keep on answering correctly. I'll mark quality management is good, but you can read later. So I'll first divide the areas where I'm struggling, where I'm okay. This is now done in AI itself. In ShriLearning, we have AI. After the exam, you can give your answers to AI. Tell AI, give me what is my struggling area, and it will give you a list. And from
Okay,
that list, you can spend some time to deep dive on some areas. That's another way of preparation.
okay, okay, Sri. I'll try
Yeah.
that one.
Okay. I will say you are not bad. I will say you are not in a good state. You are somewhere in the middle area. So you have to focus on it. But for this reason, first organize your day. Don't wake up like this 3:30 every day. It's not good for you. I don't know what time you sleep. If you sleep at 7 o'clock, 3:30 is okay. You sleep late, again wake up at 3:30. Yeah, your engine won't work properly. Right?
Yeah, usually I'll sleep late only.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah,
personal thing. I cannot get inside there. It's your life, your personal style. But you know that brain and our organs need at least 6 hours of rest. If not, it won't process.
Correct.
You may
Right.
feel like you're reading, but nothing will get inside. Frustration will add a high, pressure will start to build up. What's the point of clearing PAP, getting a lot of money in account? What's the point? Nothing in that. So it's okay. It's okay. Give some time. It's okay. Give a
Okay.
couple of
Okay.
days break, relax yourself, breathe, go for a good walk, have a good time with your family. End of day, we earn money only to have a good family. So have time with
Right.
them, and then think of what you can do. Give time for yourself, right?
Yeah.
If you feel high
Because
pressure, if you feel high pressure,
yes.
go with the Vijay model of audio listening. Also, that also can help you.
Okay. 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 Sure. 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 So the another thing is that I wanted to complete in May
Ah,
means because I'm traveling to India in the
ah,
end of May. So I
hmm.
wanted to complete before that. So
Okay,
that's the
that's a
thing.
good
It's
target.
pressure is
That's
building.
it's a good target. May end you're traveling. Tickets are booked already.
Yes.
Okay, then
May
let's plan
29th I'm
this.
traveling.
May 29th, exactly 1 month from now. So then what we do is do whatever we discuss right now. If you miss
Okay.
to observe the points, this is a recorded video. It's available in YouTube also. Play it one more time. You will get some bullet points. I would say pick up something from Vijay, something from Kalim, what they say. This can also help you. And
Okay.
uh, and for now, I'll tell give a pass for a full exam. Don't take full exam right now.
Sure.
Let's take 1 or 2 steps back, set the route clear, and again come back again here.
Sure, Sri.
Yeah.
Okay. And one
Uh,
thing I did 160, like yesterday I did, no, on Friday I did 160. But
mm,
before, when I was doing, before this exam, I did like
mm,
360s,
mm,
but I was scoring like less than 20. But now I got like 29 something, but
mm,
little
mm.
confident on me. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
very
doing
good.
something
You're doing
better.
good. You're not bad. You're doing good. I think your subject knowledge is good. Maybe somewhere your question reading is struggling.
Correct.
You, while you read, your brain is not in one place. Maybe just a thought. While you read,
Yes.
you're
Yes.
reading. Your
True.
mouth is reading, but your brain is not reading. Maybe.
True. True.
So, so if that's the case, it could be many things running in your brain. It could be your office, your family, your health, many things running. I don't want to get into personal things, but first relax yourself and come to the common mode. Find who is
Okay.
Madan and
Okay.
then start working from there. I don't want to make you as a Sadguru, but I'm saying that take time. A project management is like life management, right? So take some time, maybe add some meditation, 5 minutes, 6 minutes before you start everything. Sleep 6 hours at least, right? Spend some time with the family. Go and cook for your spouse. Do gardening, something like that. Do something. Slowly you'll get the rhythm, and then you get it.
Sure.
Even if you spend 2 3 days for your family, and fourth day your rhythm will pick up because your body
Oh,
feels
okay.
you're good. That's more important,
Okay, okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot,
right?
Sri, for your
Good.
advice.
Keep me posted how things are going on.
Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. Thanks.
Fantastic, fantastic, great. Then let's jump to Batma Kumar, reception picture from his brother's marriage.
Hi, Sri.
Yes, yes, Batma Kumar. I think your
Yeah,
scores are rocking, man. Did you reach 100% already?
no, 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 no. I already explained. No, maybe
83,
some.
83, right? Last score.
Yes, yes.
83 in full exam. Okay, that's a good shot, man. Very good shot.
Mm.
Very rare I got somebody getting 80 plus. You are one of the person. One of the person.
Okay.
Probably law
To,
will gives you some bonus points for you.
Sri, actually,
Mm,
today also I gave one more full mock exam. In that
mm.
also the scores are around 80 only. So what I felt means
Yeah,
maybe I gone through more number of questions in ShriLearning. So
mm.
maybe I felt some of the questions while
Repeating.
seeing I repeated. Not repeated in the same exam, but earlier exams I felt same thing, same kind of question. So
Ah,
that's why I feel easy to go answer.
okay. Let's keep 10% of questions repeated. Still 70%
Mm.
score you got, which is
Yes, like
good. Let me remove 10% out of yours. Still 70 is a good
mm.
shot.
Ah.
Maybe, okay, before first I listen to you, then I'll ask some tips from you. What is your expectation in this call today?
Yeah, actually, within 2 weeks, I'm going to appear for the final exam.
Okay,
So I'm going for center-based exam only.
okay,
So I'm planning to give one more full mock in next weekend. After that,
great.
I'm going to do only the review portion of the whatever I studied earlier.
Sounds
That's
the
the plan
plan.
I'm having.
Sounds the plan.
Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
So anything else I need to be incorporate means I
Right.
want your suggestion.
One point I'll tell you, never underestimate PMI.
Mm.
This I say to some people who even score higher, never underestimate. That day, it's a different day. So
Yes.
every day they shuffle the question papers. Even
Yes.
if Vijay and Kalim is writing the exam in the same center, sitting next to each other, but they'll have a different question paper. So they will keep shuffling. They have millions of questions. They keep shuffling. So never underestimate PMI. At the same time, don't feel scared. That's the only message for you right now. Because after reach 80, 70, 90, sometimes we get a stage that, okay, all good. Let me go walk through the exam. That feel if we get nice, but overconfident also sometimes problem. So you always keep yourself bit, okay, I'm doing good, but I have to be prepared for the main exam. That mindset you should have. That's one.
Yes.
Since you are in touch with me in a WhatsApp, did I give you some bullet points what we have to focus for the next few days?
No. We just review the results alone.
Okay, then I will give me a hello to me again in WhatsApp. I'll give you some key areas what you have to read that I will do.
Okay.
This is the second one. The third one is what is the exam center? Where is the exam center?
In Coimbatore.
Coimbatore, you said already. That's one center, right? One center we have.
Yes, one center.
I heard something from Vijay also. There is the ID card. He mentioned something like PVC. I don't know much about it. He said something about the ID cards. Did you check all your ID cards? Everything is good?
Actually, a few weeks before I went to that center and
Okay.
I
You
showed my
verified.
passport and verified already.
Very good.
Yeah.
So you did your groundwork already clear. Preparation is good. Okay. Then I think you're on the right track. Nothing to worry. Just give me a hello and then I will give you some key points what you have to focus next few days for reading and practicing.
Okay, Shri.
All right.
Thank you.
Then I have a question to you. When you get a 70 plus, 80 plus consistently, there should be some way of exam question reading. It could help somebody in
Yeah.
this room. You will have some points to share how you read the exam questions.
Actually, first I read some maybe 4 lines in there. First few lines I read, then I observe the question, either it is hybrid or agile or traditional like that. I will recognize. After that, then I read from first line to last line together and clearly observe the last line what they are expecting from us. Based on that, whatever you are saying, so same way, elimination of the answers. I will read all the answers, even though I know the correct answer. I read all the answers and eliminate, and finally I choose the correct answer.
Very
So
good.
same, but I will always focus that concept in my mind before answering. Where we are in hybrid, or we are in agile, or we are in traditional like that.
Okay. So if you want to summarize that, first understand what approach
Yes,
this scenario is following. Every question is
exactly.
a scenario. Is
Yes.
an agile scenario, non-agile scenario, hybrid scenario? First, you understand that.
Yes. And one more point is, and also they mentioned some keywords as we are in initiation stage, execution stage, or maybe more, like that. There's some keywords there. That also I keep in mind so that I easily eliminate the answers. Oh, this portion it never comes under. Maybe they're saying executing means there's some answers relevant to planning means I easily neglect. It won't come like that.
Okay. Thanks, Batma Kumar. That's a key point. Why I know you're ready to go to exam, but I see your preparation model is going really well. The scores are scaled up, so there should be some technique. It could help someone. So that's the idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Then thanks, Batma Kumar. Thanks for being there and thanks for giving the points. Good.
Thank you, Shri.
Fantastic. Hey, I'm going to go to the subject called conflict management. This is the third stage of our whole Sunday prayers. Before this, is anyone else having any questions related to exams or anything about preparation?
I have newly joined this batch.
Hey, Smita.
Hi. I have attempted the PMP twice, so this would be my last attempt. So a bit nervous. So I'm thinking I should do my good preparation before taking this times test.
Okay, just understanding, Smita, you are from the current batch.
Yeah, I'm from the current batch.
Did I hear from you? You did main exam twice?
Yeah, I did the main exam twice.
Oh.
So the first one I took without much preparations. I've just had initial some few sessions from the company internally.
Okay.
And yeah, I wasn't aware of all those, just of the few resources like Andrew Ramdale's Udemy course and David McClelland's, and I just did PMP Prepcast. I was not very aware of PMI study hall was necessary, so I didn't go for that. So there were a few flaws in the early preparations, and I took it within 2-3 months of so it wasn't a full-fledged preparation. The second time I thought, so the first time I think I had lots of around 8 to 10 drag and drop questions.
Oh.
But so a lot of time went into that understanding, and because the concepts were a bit shaky due to the lack of time in preparation, I found it really tough to manage the time. So there were around 10 questions pending which I couldn't complete. So the first time management was a real issue. And I was below target. The second time I was below target in two, though I expected I would get through.
Okay.
There were more of agile questions, none of the drag and drop. So that what I prepared did not come at all. There were calculation questions which were agile oriented, more on velocity, more on story points, extremely onto the agile, which I was not prepared for.
Okay.
So I don't know, I've got googlies of all types on my question papers. And there were lots of questions on ISO and standards, health standards, HIPAA.
Are you sure it's PMP or
Yes,
PMI
yes,
ACP?
it was PMP exam.
Okay.
So whether it comes in compliance, I was totally shocked.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
does this
You're right.
compliance? I couldn't
Compliance and
bucket it
quality.
into any of the quality standards or compliance or PMO frameworks. Where does this come? So I think a lot of time went in interpreting where to bucket it or where to actually.
True. Okay.
So
Okay.
kind of I could write a book on my experiences with.
First, thanks for being so transparent to share it, Smita, because
Okay.
someone lost the exam but don't like to share. So I'm happy you're sharing it. That is the first win from you. So thanks for doing it.
Thank
If I
you.
understood correctly, you did both of them on your self approach to see
Yeah.
that through online you can learn it, which is good, which is a brave approach. Since you're come now, you're asking how can I approach right now? Okay, that's a question.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
that. Do you know what is your exam application date till when it is valid?
It's valid only till July the 15th.
Okay, so you have time. Very good. That's clear. Let me ask a little more questions. Which city you are from, Smita?
So I'm in London.
You are in London, so centers should be good. Okay, that's not a problem. Second question, how is your agile background in your job?
Yeah, I was a Scrum Master. So generic, I'm in PSM 1 and PSM 2 trained as well.
PSM1, PSM2. So you know Scrum scenarios very well. Will you have, I think I don't know how to ask this, but will you have a Kanban lean model also aware?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Aware of things. Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a Scrum awareness, Agile awareness sometimes gets broader. Very good.
Yeah.
So Agile background is clear and center is available. Very good.
So I think it's
now,
probably some overconfidence that I attempted these two on.
yeah, that's okay. Sometimes the questions go slips 10, 15 questions that will trigger the exam results. Now you are sitting in the classes, right? Now it's our third class, I believe. Today it's a fourth class.
Yeah.
Which means when you listen to this class, some of the subjects could be well known for you.
Yeah.
Right? Are you able to relate when you listen to the class?
Yeah, I think some of the doubts are getting cleared slowly. Like I think yesterday you explained one question on noise, which actually there was a generic question on noise in my paper as well. But when it came yesterday and we discussed it, I understood, like the length and breadth of it.
Okay.
So I think it's really helping me to understand things in depth and clear whatever confusion I had or ambiguity I had.
So you're recalling the topic. That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's put the point this way. The last two times when you did, which book you would have read the book? Any book you
I was going through the PM Box 6th edition, the
Very good.
textbook which I had.
Very good. Very
But
good.
truly speaking, I've not completed the book A to
That's okay.
Z.
That's okay. Since you opened the book PMBOK 6, I will assume that you have bit of knowledge on process area very well. When you say process area, what should happen first? What should happen second? You may
Yeah.
know process, right? Now you are here. I would recommend next 15 days, spend more time on Rita 11th edition book.
Okay.
As we say in the class, read that. And since you have done a few exams, I would say parallelly, you can take a question paper which is a 40 questions or a 60 question paper. Let us see how is your time management. Let us see how is your question reading ability, right?
Okay. Okay.
That is two things, right? One is a subject knowledge, other one is question reading ability.
Okay.
So I will have a subject knowledge, but while I read the question, my brain will not map with the subject
Yeah.
in the question.
Yeah.
So how can we test it is we will take this a 40 question or a 60 question in the coming week. And if you have my WhatsApp number, you can give me a message. What's the score? What is the percentage you got? And how much time you took? Give me that so that I will get a better idea of where you are. From there, I will start giving you inputs. Okay. So Smita, for you is the next 2 weeks, you focus more on reading Rita 11th edition book, and you will take either of a 40 question or a 60 question and share me the score. And from there, we'll estimate how you're doing.
Okay. Okay, Shri. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. 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 But you will make it happen. Don't worry. Since you put already a good effort, I think you have to push another 5 to 20%. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
You did all the job already. You have to
Okay.
give a little push, then you'll make it happen. So you are in the right place to give a push. It's not, I'm not going to do any magic. You did everything with you. Maybe you need a little push. That portion I will identify, then I'll give a little push to you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good. Good wishes. All right. Great, Gav. I think we went a good time on this exam discussion. Was it useful for the people listening here? Exam points. Are you getting something from here?
Yeah, yes,
Right, useful, right? So what we do is, since I promise I'm going to talk something on conflict management, I don't want to miss it. Let's take another 15 or 20 minutes to solve two questions and we discuss about it. I'm seeing more exam questions are coming on conflict management. It's a never-ending topic. You can keep talking every day. So let's pull something from here and discuss about it. So let's again give thanks to Vijay and Kalem for coming up here, giving the points. So let me go to the question paper. It's a quite big question created to make you to read in detail. So take time, read, give your answer in the chat box. People watching from YouTube and LinkedIn, leave your message in the chat message. Okay, I'm getting quite good amount of answers. I have two alphabets, A and B. Okay, so let's go in the order to listen to the people. It's a quite lengthy question. Let's start somewhere. What we can start is we can start somewhere. Okay, I'll start from the beginning at the top. Darshana, if you are on the mic.
Hi, Shri.
Hey. So, Darshana, I pulled you because you have A as an answer. I have many people A with the answer. Then I'll go with the Srinidhi. I have B also there. I will see any other alphabet. So far, I have A and B. So I'm going to start with you.
Mhm.
It's a very lengthy question. Let's go to the answer a bit later. First, look at the question. Tell me what is your view on this? How do you pick up the words from here? Any key terms you picked up?
So the question kind of highlights that there has been an argument going on between two
Hmm.
developers,
Hmm.
and this is having some serious effects on the project.
Very good. Arguing is a key part.
Mhm.
And then, okay, some of the things are given here. They interrupt each other. They refuse.
Yeah.
Uh, Turning off the cam. This is all a red flag, isn't it? Something
Mm.
not good. These are red flags in the system. If somebody interrupt other person talking, something is not good. Refusing is also not good. So you are seeing some red flags here. Okay. Then
Yeah.
what?
And then there was some attempt to resolve it,
Mm,
but the both of the developers, they kind of were defensive and kept blaming each other.
mm,
So
mm.
that wasn't working. And then when I saw the options, so should I move ahead to the answers
Uh,
or?
uh, let's see the question itself furthermore. They're calling as a next sprint review. What is a sprint review from your point? How it's going to impact with this? Because this is an architectural discussion is going on. How it's related to sprint review? Any thoughts on that?
So the sprint review will happen at the end where they will be discussing about the
Mm,
product increment or whatever has been developed during the sprint.
mm,
And if there has been like conflicts going on,
mm.
then this won't be productive, definitely. Like
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And the sponsor emphasizes the importance of maintaining the team cohesion. Is it something sponsor has to say this? I think it's very basic for every team, right?
Yeah, I
Importance
guess
of
it's just like one sentence which has been mentioned, but I don't think so
Mm.
that the sponsor has anything to do here.
Yeah, yeah, we can do that ourselves. But yeah, sponsor is also stepping in, which means sponsor is also hearing something about the situation. I think that's a message we are getting conveyed, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sponsor emphasize the importance of maintaining team cohesion. Look like it's something leakage of, not leakage. They're coming to know what's happening. Something is
Mhm.
happening. Okay. Good understanding of this question now. Now let's go to answer A. Why you thought A? What is good in the A?
So I kind of went also by elimination.
Mm,
So the option A, it kind of shows that the project manager will kind of have one-on-one discussion to
mm,
understand what exactly are their pain points
mm,
before facilitating a joint resolution. Because
mm,
if he kind of starts a joint resolution, then there were kind of red flags which were highlighted before, and
mm,
it might not be that useful. So that's why this approach was better.
mm,
And the rest of the options, say for example, option B,
mm.
sending out a firm email, it's quite straight and is not quite, I would say, like a PM mindset.
Ah,
And
ah,
even like the option C was reassigning someone, so that is also not according to what like PMI suggest, like
mm,
replacing team members or something. So that was
mm,
also not the best practice. And
mm,
escalating it to HR, so it's like the PM is not taking charge. So
mm.
that was also quite a obvious thing that D is not the right answer.
Okay, that's a viewpoint you are sharing. Okay. Great. Good. Good. I'm sorry, I missed your name. Darshana. Good,
Yeah,
Darshana.
thank you.
All right. All right. Then let's. This is a good listening. Thanks for that. Then let's go to the next person. Srinidhi, if you are on the mic.
Yeah, like with whatever the key points which were identified, like even I am in line with it. But
Ah.
just to add on to that, Since the question says the next sprint review, it is based on Agile.
Based on, okay, you mean by this you understand it's Agile team members. Okay,
Yes,
very good.
it's a project which uses Agile framework, and it says there is a sprint review in 3 days. So, which means project is in execution stage, and it is to be like reviewed. It will be reviewed by the end users or the customers.
Okay.
So, which means like it's not it is not in what to say. Things are like finalized. So like now it's not a point wherein you can just sit argue about or you can discuss about it, since things are streamlined. So that was the reason why I chose B, because you can come to A, but A can happen maybe after the sprint review, because so much time won't be available for the team members.
So the importance is now the goal. Let the review happen. Let me present everything. Imagine in the house there is a conflict between the kids. Families are fighting. A visitor is coming. So we shut down everything now. Let the visitor come in, have a coffee, have a drink, let them go out. Then again he'll start fighting.
Yeah.
That's a message you are trying to say.
Yes, sort of.
The goal is let the visitor don't know we are fighting.
Yeah.
Let the visitor come in, have a coffee. Let the visitor go out. Then we start fighting again.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm not saying wrong or right. I'll keep this approach. Okay. Thanks for that approach sharing. Good. Then I'll go to one more person. Then I'll declare the answer. Dainidhi, I see you with answer D. What is your thought there?
Yeah, Sri. I remember this kind of question in the leadership chapter when I took. Okay. The point here is the issue is already in a serious mode. Okay. And we have to see here the organizational organizational, what do you call it, EF or whatever the organizational culture. Okay.
Culture.
So there is, yes, there is a system in place already in the office. So the project manager see that it's never end. It's just going on. So he needs to put somewhere the line. You need to draw the line in this case. So the only place where he can hit is the D. With the help of D, he can just raise the flag that you guys are done enough, something like that.
Okay. So it is beyond our control. That's a message, which means
that's correct.
we're escalating to the HR, human resource, to see, hey guys, this is affecting. Take some action on these people, kind of.
That's great. Because both are seniors. And the point is here is both are senior developers. They already know the ethics, what they are supposed to follow. So just considering the scenario, I just decided, okay, D could be the appropriate action at this time.
Okay. But if the seniors get into the situation and HR steps in, will it also reduce a bit of confidence in the team that tomorrow they will not have that psychological safety to raise a question? For example, there is an architectural problem. Next time they will not ask question, they'll just keep quiet. And that architecture is a flaw architecture, but they still keep quiet because if I ask question, this will be escalated. So let me keep quiet. Am I developing such kind of mindset by any chance?
Not exactly. Here, what we are educating to the team is, how to work together.
Behavior.
How to behave. Yes, behavior. This is our organizational culture.
Okay.
Yeah, how we have to, we have some system in place. So how, if any conflict comes, how to deal with it,
Okay.
That's what I see, that my aspect.
Good. Thanks for trying the anything. And I think we're collecting different perspectives. I started this topic saying that it's a conflict management. Okay. If some of you followed in the class, I have given a model in conflict management. Is it goal important or relationship important? There are two areas, right? We will discuss today that also. In this whole question, are we focusing on the goal or are we focusing on relationship to solve the problem?
Goal, relationship. Both here.
Relationship.
Both.
Okay.
The primary is the objective, because we have to achieve the project.
Okay.
We have to win the project.
Win the project.
That's the primary. Yeah.
Should we give attention to this sprint review, which is going to happen in 2 days? It's a short-term win. We have to give attention to this. Or should I see a holistic approach? This team to live longer and they have to work together for next 3 years, 2 years. I want this employee to be there. It's a family, right? Today I have a fight with my kid or my father, my spouse. It's not a one-day fight because it's going to have a ripple effect for next whole life. So I should know what words should come out of my mouth, what should not be said. Right? I think that's a consciousness. I think that's where Dayanidhi is going with the HR. Hey, these guys are behaving something beyond the limit, like cutting down the calls or switching off the videos. Yeah, Dayanidhi, you are inclined towards correcting their behavior. Is that correct, Dayanidhi?
So that's correct. That's my approach.
Okay. Let's see this point. Okay, now let's listen to a couple of them. Then I'll share the answer. Then I'll show the conflict management ideas. I see 2 hands up there.
I have a question.
Yes, I go with Neha. Go ahead, Neha.
Yeah, Shri, I was listening to folks expressing the opinion. I was also reading the question. I feel like A is the right answer, but you can correct me, because I feel like even though project is on a critical stage, the sprint review is upcoming in 3 days. But I feel like escalating the issue to HR, I feel like it's a little bit extreme. And reading the question, I don't see that the project manager as a person has taken steps to actually understand what is happening between those two people, even though they are doing some kind of very bad behavior, interrupting each other or being rude to each other. First, there has to be an attempt to understand why are they behaving like that. Maybe there is something very basic misunderstanding between those two people. That is why it has escalated to such level. If that kind of discussion would have been done in an earlier phase of the plan, so that's why I feel A should be good to understand why are they behaving, and then if he feels like it's gone beyond a point, then maybe going escalation is. But first, a project manager should understand what is the problem.
So thanks, Neha, for adding that. So it doesn't matter whether it is agile, non-agile. It is beyond that. What is discussed now, isn't it?
Yes.
Which means we didn't really. Okay, yeah, it's agile. Sprint is going on nice. When the conflict starts happening, it's beyond your project model execution. It's a human behavioral problem or something beyond that, right? We have to see something away from that. When I listen from Neha, she says that, okay, guys, reviews are going on fine. But look out of that, first listen to them, what's happening. Before you do any action, first listen to that. I think that's what I'm hearing from Neha. Okay, then let's listen to Vijay. Hey, Vijay, you want to share something?
Shri. I just want to just answer Dayanidhi for selecting answer D. I got a question in exam similar to this, where they have mentioned that there has been a discussion with both the developers couple of times, but still there is no development. In that scenario, the answer would be D, because straight away escalating, it doesn't help. As you said that a team is a family. Moreover, option A has the better weightage. The reason is all the rest of the three has a negativity in that. So, I mean, send a firm email or reassign one developer to another module. It is like changing a team, saying that, because that person might think, the person who is getting changed might think that the fault is me, or the manager is a bit biased with the other person. So option A has a, stronger this thing.
Okay. Thanks, Vijay. I think that gives some thought process. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's listen to Rajiv also. Go ahead, Rajiv.
Just to add to whatever the team has said, all the scenario we are discussing in the question, we are just saying that this is the first time the issue has been come up, or project manager needs to take it as a first time solution. This is the first initial stage of the conflict. He is also not aware what are the challenges between the two people, whether it's a professional, whether maybe a personal one also. So these are the first one. Answer A suggests that the correct approach for the initial stage when the issue has been come up with the in front of the project manager.
Okay. But Rajiv, is it adding a pressure that we have 3 days review coming up? Should I consider that also in mind?
Being a project manager, I will not think in that way, because these are the two senior developers. I need them. They are with the reason in the team only. They have the possibilities and the capabilities also. So I will not think over it for the smaller benefit, whether I will achieve the sprint review or not. I will want to have I will take as you have mentioned, I will take a big picture in front of me, the whole project, and I don't want to jeopardize the things going forward. Till
you're looking for not a short-term containment. You're looking for a long-term structural fix.
No, it is a human problem only. It is not a technical one, I guess, and it has to be taken care of empathy also.
Okay, good. Thanks, Rajiv. I'm going to listen to Vimalan, then I'm going to show conflict management, then I come to the answer. Go ahead, Vimalan.
Yeah. Sir, actually here in this question, the elimination is very easy. It's my point of view. The first thing that next, it's clearly mentioned next sprint review in 3 days. So on the sponsor is also involved to emphasizing for the end product. So better here in the D, exclate the word, if we can easily eliminate this one. In C, reassign, that also it can be eliminated.
Goes out.
In the email, that also eliminated. So schedule is the appropriate word there, so we can able to do that.
Okay. Thanks for the opinions. All right, guys. Then I'm not going to declare the answer now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show something like this. Some of you would have listened to this in the class. New batch people, you are seeing this for the first time. I'm going to allow you some time. First, read the context here. Read the context. What is given in these pictures. Is there any relation with this and the previous question, what we saw?
Yes.
Collaborate.
Any relation? Okay, there is a relation. Okay. If some of you don't know, I'll give some idea. On the right picture, what you see, it's called Thomas Kilmann instrument or a tool. They call Thomas Kilmann toolkit or instrument, something like this it'll call. Thomas is a different person. Kilmann is a different person. Don't be surprised. Somebody having a name as a Kilmann, K-I-L, not L-L, K-I-L, Kilmann. Okay, that's his name. These two people came with an conflict management model. This is very useful for you, not only in examination, in real life also. I'll tell you how useful it is. 2 areas you focus on conflict management. One is goal. Your goal could be a project. Goal could be your personal life. Yeah, that'd be a goal. A relationship could be on your corporate relationship or a personal relationship. Now let's first see from the corporate perspective. In corporate perspective, when I want to achieve something, like what you saw, sprint review or a deliverable, architecture design getting approved, or something is happening that's a goal related. So when I focus on goal related, I will do certain actions which is goal related. I'm more goal oriented person. In my place, relationship comes as secondary. I'm more interested on goal. I don't care whether you stay in the company. I don't care whether you will be good with the team. I want you to do the job. Just do what I say. Goal oriented. You push the people. If I see from this direction, which means there is relationship oriented. For me, you are more important. It's okay. Goal, even if it's delayed, it doesn't happen. It is okay for me. I will be okay to avoid, okay to accommodate. So you have a more relationship oriented person. More relationship oriented person, more goal oriented person. If you want to see the meaning for these words, read on the left side, you get information about it. Now, you will have a situation where you want the goal plus the relationship, right? Goal plus the relationship. I want the goal to be attained. It should happen. At the same time, I should not screw up the relationship. But see, how could it happen, man? Either of one will happen. Yeah, in some cases, either of one will happen. However, as a human brain, you will always try to see both should happen. I think this is how your family works. In every family, there is some sort of conflicts is happening. Men and women always will have conflict. Men to men will be a conflict. Women to women will have a conflict. But these conflicts happen in family. Our brain automatically thinks goal plus relationship. And this is how we grown up in a family. Of late, things are changing also. Of late, if you see many divorce or problems still happening because some are more goal oriented, some are only relationship oriented. Okay, this is what the book says, not now, years back. Now, when you want to bring together, it's a collaboration oriented. Again, I didn't tell the question what we saw, what it is. I kept it open, but I'm just showing that the terms goal, the goal relationship, you have to keep in mind. Accordingly, you have to take an action. For this detailed explanation, it will happen in the class. For the people who don't know this, we'll talk more in the class. But the message is, there are some approaches here. You cannot tell this is the only best approach in the world. There are situations where you have to accommodate. There are some situations where you have to avoid. For example, if I don't have enough data, I have to avoid the discussion those days. I will tell, guys, I don't have any information. We will talk about this conflict 2 days later. I can avoid it. See, avoiding is bad, man. You're avoiding it. Yeah, I'm avoiding for a reason. Or I will avoid because I'm not confident to handle it. I will avoid it, right? But avoiding is also a problem, negative side. But avoiding is a situation. So there is no standard rule saying that always you have to collaborate because goal and relationship taken care. No, you cannot. Sometimes you have to do other areas also. However, as a human being, for a good betterment of the society, betterment of your project, betterment of your loved one in your family, your brain will always see how can I focus on goal plus relationship. That's the first attempt. It doesn't happen, then you go to next levels. Okay, I will leave this part. Now I'll go here. In this question, as per the picture what you saw, is there a goal? Is there a relationship? Which one is here in this picture, in this question? Do you have goal? Do you have relationship?
Both.
Goal.
Okay. What is goal in this question?
Both.
What is goal in this question?
Next sprint review in 3 days.
Sprint review, but that is a short-term goal.
No,
Relationship matters more.
is that's a goal or goal is about architecture?
The relationship, I was, because sponsor has emphasized that the importance of maintaining team cohesion. He has not emphasized that you have to meet the sprint review. So I feel relationship, yeah.
Both are there. Both are there. Okay, very good. Now, keeping that picture in mind, look at the answer A, B, C, D. Now tell me which one looks better for you. Goal plus relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's get to the answer. I know we have spent good time on this question. Okay. The answer goes with A. Okay. Let's see this. Why this answer is right. We saw some B. We also saw D. But let's see what this answer says. What PMI expects from you? Expects the project manager to address a conflict early. You cannot delay that. When you say early, you cannot avoid right now. You have to take an action on it directly and constructively. And this is very important. Constructively. See, what is constructive here? Constructive is listening to them, understanding the key points. Is there any past record of people having conflicts like this? Within them, there is some past record. I don't know, some history between them. In virtual teams, by the way, virtual teams, private one-on-one conversation help uncover the root cause. This I want to know. In this two person, one is not technically sound, or two people already have some sort of past history. Something is there. I have to understand that information. Without public pressure, I have to keep them calm, one-on-one, discuss with them. After understanding both the sides, the PM should facilitate. This is a key part. This is a key part. Joint discussion. I think many address this point when we're discussing. First, I want to listen to them, then go to joint meeting. If not, joint meeting can become it can become a fish market. You start fighting each other, pulling each other, doesn't work there. There, what will happen is you have to escalate. In that room, you have to escalate. In that room, you have to put a firm thing. Now, what will happen is when you do firm and escalate, will I maintain good relationship with my team, or there can be problem in relationship when I do that? When I put a firm mail, when I escalate, how will my relationship with my team? Is it good or bad?
Bad.
I will lose the confidence of the team.
There will be a friction.
Kind of friction. Now what happens is the fight within them will go away and you become an enemy. Is it possible?
Yes.
They will forget their fight and you become a problem. It can happen. You have to be a bit careful to do that. Like what's happening now. The country problems are happening now. Countries are sitting and talking on the table. Last 1 week, many conversations going on, not going well. It's not easy to handle it. It's not easy. Now, this approach uses something. This approach is using what? Collaborating and problem solving approach. Now question to the people who said answer A is the right answer. Did you thought this process in your brain? Is it a problem solving approach?
Yes.
Is the thought you had in your mind?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Okay. Imagine this way, one way. If this answer does not exist here in the list, what could be the next better approach?
B.
B. Okay. If I say B means a firm instruction. Let's go back now. In this picture, where answer A falls, I think very easy, right? A falls.
Yes.
And
Somewhere
A
here.
falls in collaborating.
Somewhere here. Where I can put answer B?
Competing.
Somewhere here, right? Because we are goal oriented. We want goal oriented. When I do this, what is competing here? Force. Force is competing. Okay.
Yes.
Pursue your viewpoint at the expense of others. Offer only win-lose situation where I'm forcing people. So now what will happen is relationship gets a dent there. People start feeling, oh man, this guy is so much pushing me, making it happen. But you have to do it when you don't have any choice. But you have a choice, you go for it. So I'm not saying B is wrong. I'm not saying D is wrong. But when there is a choice of A, first you'll try A. I think Vijay brought this point. This teams discussed earlier, doesn't work out, then you go for next stages, which means did you made an attempt for it? That's a point. Did you got some idea about it? Are you ready for one more question? Is it okay? Answer is okay for people here?
Yes.
Time is running fast. Let's hit one more question. Huh? This time it should be easy for you. Okay. I thought it's going to be an easy question. Look like it's having its own toughness. All right, I have 3 alphabets, A, B, and C. Except D I have. B is majority. Let's start listening. It's a very big question. Let's again listen. I'll start in the order. Anishka. I saw just your name there. If you're on the mic. Anishka, if your mic is good, I'll start with you. If not,
Yeah.
your mic is good. Very
Yeah,
good.
am I
Go.
audible?
Yes, Anishka, you're audible.
Okay,
Go ahead.
good. So according to me, First of all, the project manager will go for, like, production lead might have some points. For example, if he's thinking that way, okay, first I'll go with the question. So, okay, so project manager, he's rushing, like, to launch one eco-friendly packaging line. So here the production manager, like, he thinks that quick fix might, resolve the issue, and like, it might be beneficial. So, like, if I go for the answer, here, quick fix might solve that problem for some time, but like, for the long run, you don't know. Okay, so for that, like, if I go for the first answer, like, the project manager will first take points from the production lead and discuss it with the team, and if it is beneficial, then he'll go forward. Else, like, they can go for the alternative. That's what I thought. Like, that's my mind.
Okay. I get your point. By any chance, you're seeing this graph in the picture? One is goal, other one is relationship. Is it happening in this conflict management picture anywhere?
Yes, actually. So, here it can be like, according to me, it might be collaborate situation.
Collaborate somewhere here. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means in this quadrant, you're saying that we are focusing both goal plus relationship. Is it happening here?
Yes.
It's happening. Okay, very good. Thanks for sharing that. Then I'll quickly go to the next person with the answer B. B have many people. Let me pull the name which I didn't pull already. From the top, I'm seeing from the top, Batma Kumar. I'm seeing you with the B. You want to share something here?
Yeah, Sri. So in that question, mainly I focus is they decide to use competing approach, and they feeling there is a compliance issue. The safety standard poses a legal risk in this approach. Quick fix. They are deviating something, so it may be a legal risk, and he already feels to do the directing approach. So. So in that perspective, out of four, the second answer is legally compliant. So yeah, because they insist to follow the safety protocols in non-negotiable manner, and direct them to implement the full safety calibration immediately. So that's the thing.
Okay. So are you seeing this as a key term?
Yes.
Competing approach. In this graph, competing approach comes where? I think goal oriented, right?
Yes.
This is here. It's more of goal oriented. Goal oriented. Okay. Let me also just quickly read the first one. You are a manager for a manufacturing company, rushing. There is a time pressure, a new eco-friendly packaging line. Your virtual team is under extreme pressure because a major retail client have moved the deadline up by 2 weeks. Some time changes happened. A critical safety flaw is discovered in the assembly line. There is a flaw here, right? That's a point. Okay, good. Thanks, Batma Kumar. So A, B, I heard. Let me go to C. One more person is here. I saw another name for it, Bhavya. Hope I pronounced you correctly. Bhavya, I saw you with C if you're on the mic.
Shri, that was for the previous question.
Then it's a different one. Then we have only A and B. Okay, good. Nice. I have a competition of A and B in which A I have few, B is a majority here. Before I disclose the right answer, any other person want to share your view on this question?
May I go?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah. So from my perspective, I would be going with A. The reason being, the project manager in the as part of the elimination process, if we go, project manager is telling the to take an action. So normally anything which is related that the project good management should be first involving the team for the decision and suggest the options that can be actioned. So on that basis, the B could be eliminated. And in the C part, he's saying that to ignore the completely thing, that is something not as part of the compliance. So there need to be a fix that need to be made. So that is not an option that could be gone.
Ignore is not good.
Ignore. And the third one is also he's saying that he should acknowledge, means he's already taking the decision and bypass the safety checks. So which is also another elimination point, which puts D out of the options available. So based on the elimination approach, D, C, B can be eliminated. And since as previously discussed, question is a collaborative teams approach, taking the inputs and defining on the possible approach that can be taken.
Okay. See, but let's thanks for putting that point. But let's come back to the second paragraph of the question. During an emergency virtual meeting, the production lead insists a quick fix. Okay, that bypasses certain safety protocols to meet the deadline. As a project manager, you know this violates a corporate safety standards and poses a legal risk. Because this is a high stakes emergency involving safety and compliance, you decide to use a competing approach. Now, what happens is there is something proposed here, and this has some safety issue. There is a safety issue. Now, you are pushing your team to do something. Now, ask the production lead to explain their quick fix and the brainstorm with the whole team. Find a safer alternative that still meets a deadline. You think it's okay to go with a compliance related thing and ask this person to discuss with the team? Already know it's a compliance problem, but we're asking this guy to go ahead and discuss further. Is it okay as per
Yes,
PMI ethics?
actually, yeah,
No,
quick fix.
Sri, and also,
No,
sorry.
quick fix is nothing but a temporary solution that without knowing the root cause. So
Workaround sort of a
the
thing.
team must know the what is meant by quick fix, what's the temporary solutions needed. Then only after discussion only we can able to take decisions. So that A must be a prompt answer.
Here's a prompt answer. Okay. Let's forget all the topic itself. Now go back to the graph of Thomas Kilmann instrument model. In this model, which one is a competing? Competing means what?
Goal oriented.
Goal oriented. Fantastic. Goal oriented, right? Now look at this question. Which of the following action represents goal oriented? In this 4 items, which one is goal oriented?
B.
Okay. Let's keep this way. Then let me listen to a couple of them. Then I'll share the answer. Rajiv, what do you want to share?
I just want to say that quick fix, we already know that it is bypassing the safety protocol, first point. That is a negative point for that quick fix. Second one is violating the corporate safety standards poses a legal risk, which is an obvious risk. We know that. And we should always avoid any legal issues because it will hamper the complete operation of the organization going forward.
Okay, fantastic.
And third point, we cannot go with a half-cooked solution to the deliverable to the client that this you could take it 80% and then we'll come back with 100%. We have to go with a 100% solution as per the customer expectation. So B is a right answer for me.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Then looking at the time, I'll quickly disclose the answer also. The answer goes with the B. The people went with the A and B. Now we can look at ourselves. Force and direct involves pursuing your viewpoint. Your viewpoint. What is your viewpoint here? Production lead that a safety protocol are non-negotiable. Is this a viewpoint? Is it a viewpoint?
Yes.
But is it falling under your governance of your company? It is falling under the compliance of your company. It is falling under PMI ethics of your company that you have to watch out on these parameters, which means you are insisting a viewpoint at the expense of others to reach the win-lose situation. Here, what kind of lose situation is? For the long-term benefit for the organization, I have to force these people, guys, follow this. There is no way. In PMP scenarios, this approach is often used in emergencies. Is there an emergency situation now in this picture? Because you want to do something within the 2 weeks, right? Or safety or compliance is at risk. It is a high goal importance, low relationship importance tactics. There's a big conflict between A and B for us. Some of us thought A is a good answer. I think the A was attempting ask the production lead to explain the quick fix. I think some of you would have tempted with the word brainstorm with the whole team and find a safer alternative that will meet the deadline. Is it people with the A, you got a bit inclined because they're talking and they're going to find an alternative way which can be good. Is it one of the reason you incline towards that?
Shri, actually, there is a bit confusion for me. Like here, it is saying that that still meets the deadline, and in the in B option, it is saying that regardless of the impact on the timeline. So here, I got confused a little bit, and I missed this point, like competing approach. So that's the reason. And you suddenly asked me, I got so conscious that I forgot what to say at that time.
Yeah, that's there. But I good valuable point you brought out. One thing in leadership and management is even though you are under pressure of time or something, safety stands top. I think the question is trying to test ourselves. Are we conscious on the safety? There could be urgency. For that reason, I will not compromise on the safety part or security part. That's what they're trying to test us. That's a message. Neha.
Yeah, Shri. But in option A, in the second part, it still says that brainstorm with the whole team to find a safer
Find a
alternative
safer
that still
alternative.
meets. It's not saying that he's accepting the production lead's suggestion. He's also telling to first to explain what he means by the fix, and then brainstorm with the team to understand if they have some other alternative as well. So he is not completely like accepting the production lead's opinion. They are finding out other safer options as well.
Yeah,
So
true. Your point is good there. I know that's the answer tempting area. I think Rajiv gave a point there. He said that this is a quick fix. It's not. There is a two fixes, right? One is called containment. One is called structural fix. This is what they discuss, right? Containment is for now I want to arrest the water leakage. Other one is how to structurally fix the whole pipe so that the leakage will not happen in the long run. So, as a leader and manager, I know containment is nice, but you look for safety plus a long-term situation. If in this answers which one is helping there, I think B is going a bit closer, telling that guys, let's look at something structural solution. Even though time delays, it's okay, but make a structural solution. Don't put a band-aid right now and give it. On top of that, the guy who's proposing a band-aid has a lot of compliance problem also. So I know it's a tempting. Second portion of answer is a bit tempting in A, but still it's a band-aid. It's not a solution. It's not a full solution. I think that's a keyword is a quick. If you see in this question, keywords are quick fix. Other one is competing approach. If this two bit of observed, maybe you'll get the better answer. Helps you? All right. I know I went a little extra time today, but my intention is to give some knowledge on the conflict. It can help you. Look at this topic right now. On the right side, what you see is a Thomas Kilmann model, and what you see on the left is an explanation of it. If people don't know about this, part of a PMP classes, you're going to get this on 7th or 8th day of the class. I'll explain more detail about conflict management. People already seen this before. You know this. But my intention is in exam, some questions will be very directly telling, like what you see here. They will tell it's a competing approach. When in such a two paragraph, one competing approach, your brain cannot process it. Provided, if you know, somewhere Batma Kumar was mentioning, when I read a question, first I observe the concept, what they're asking. So the more you get the concepts, your brain has start mapping. Okay, there is a Thomas Kilmann model, relationship and goal. Your brain should have the picture. So, Shri, you mean I have to mug it up? It's not mugging up. I will say this way. In my family, if I have a conversation, somebody is raising a voice in front of me, I will see is it goal or is it relationship? For me, both are needed. So probably I will stop talking. I'll cool down, keep quiet, let the voice come down, right? For which I will think in my brain, is it goal or relationship? So if I think in my family, what will happen? And that picture will stay with you lifelong. You don't need to mug up for PMP. It's going to be lifelong with you. So if you read that with a scenario and keep in your brain in exam hall, when you see a situation like this, the picture will recall for you, and then you will know where the competing will come. And then you, read this concepts will help you. I think the Kalim was saying today, he is doing a brain mapping. All right. Yeah, that's all you can do. It's up to you. But the point is, when the question comes in, see some key terms and try mapping with some of the readings in the class, and then you put it here. Chances are you get closer. All right, I'll give you a stop here. Was there any learning today? Did you learn something today? Or what you learned today? Let's quickly recall what we learned today. We listened to some of the success points. We listened to some of the conflict management topics. One of you can recall 1 or 2 points what you learned today. Any key topics pops up in your mind?
Collaborate and problem solving.
Collaborate and problem solving. Yeah, we learned in conflict management. Very good. Forcing and competing is not always bad, isn't it? It's also needed in some places. We have to force something to make it happen. That's also needed. That's there. We also learned that relationship and goal both are important. Good. And then success points, I liked what Vijay and Kalim pointed out. One said listening audiobooks helps them a lot. One says putting a brain mapping and the way of reading few times on the questions also helps them. So we have different flavors today. Good. Great. Any more points for the people here? If not, then have a fantastic Sunday. Enjoy your time and keep in mind this, even though you don't read a lot of books, read at least 1 page per day. Keep at least 20 minutes of reading time. Keep it consistent. Every day, 7 o'clock, I will read. Yes, read 7 o'clock. At any cost, TV or mobile, stop everything, go 7 o'clock, read. Follow the routine. Only key point for all successful people is they have a routine. So find your routine that makes everything good. Yeah. Good wishes. See you all in the next class with more information. Thanks for being here.
Thanks,
Thank you, Shri.
Thanks all.
Thank you, Shri.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.